last time. Wants to recap?
Not me. I did it.
I
I
touched
did it
my
semi
nose.
recently.
Okay, I haven't recapped in like a few months.
A while. Hey, let's go.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
I will probably leave out a lot of stuff, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's see, what did we do last week? I think we are on our way to Thriceburg, I think was the name. Well,
Yep.
one of the like towns up north. And on our way we like met a bugbear with a pet crab, Barnard. Like we talked a bit about like how they got scammed by a fish merchant called Kingfisher. And with that lovely introduction, we went into town. We were able to find a place to stay for the night. And Eleanor slept under the bed.
Yep.
And while we were keeping watch, I think it was Azane who found a kind of like a suspicious guy sneaking around in the wee hours of the night. And when Merlin, Yachty, and Sanmei tried to chase after them, Rain was clonking the across the road at full speed during the rain, so it alerted the men, and the men took off. So that became a dead end. And in the morning, we kind of went around the town asking questions about the merchant Kingfisher. And one thing that all of the merchants said in common was about how like the Kingfisher like scammed them also of their like money for saying, oh yeah, he'll be here, but then he wasn't here. And the merchants were also like lying to us about like small stuff, especially about where to go to other locations. But there was one honest person who was the baker, and yeah. And then I think when we like we had the person who organized the Kingfisher to come into the town write a letter so we can track the letter to the address of where Kingfisher's letter came from. But then Ivani got a message on the sending stone that like their Dolphin friend is like needs help in the cave, and I think both of the direction of the bird and like the Vani got was in the same direction. So I think we ended it in like we were trying to head there.
Yeah.
I think that does about sum it up.
Yeah, that's everything I remember at least. There should be a side note that I think like majority of the town seems to favor chicken instead of fish for some bizarre reason.
I did write
But
that
that's
down.
about
I have that in my
Yeah,
notes.
like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
they showed up so much, but nothing else, I believe. Side note, we also collected Eleanor from under the bed, so we're all together.
Yeah. It was like
Nice.
randomly unsolicited information. Was like everybody kept telling us, well, actually, I prefer
Yeah,
chicken. I
like,
don't know
actually,
anything
about the chicken, though, and we were like, we didn't ask.
They just really
Oh my
want
God.
to know.
That's really
so
weird.
funny.
They really, really
It's
want
like-
to know.
I actually have it written. Most people here prefer chicken, oddly.
Yeah. Except the baker who likes fish.
Yes, except the baker.
They
Randomly
truly prefer
unsolicited
chicken or
information.
fish. Who knows?
Figured it out. I have figured it out.
Connected the dots.
What have you figured out?
Eating the chicken. Okay.
Oh.
Eating the chicken makes you mind controlled, and eating the fish makes you immune.
Oh my god.
Oh. The conspiracy
Okay.
theory.
I really like that idea.
Wake up, sheeple.
Wake up, sheeple. get together. Okay, yeah, so you guys are here, hanging out. What do you want to do next? You just left the bakers. What's next for y'all? Where you headed?
I thought
What
we're
are you
following
doing?
the bird.
Yeah.
Were we not following the bird?
Oh, wait,
Yes,
did
yes,
you
yes, we were.
already go to like send the letter and with the
Yeah,
stamp?
we got the letter and we sent it. The carrier bird has green glint in the eyes and flies north, and we head north.
Okay. So you
Was I
head
think where we ended on
yes.
my
Yep.
notes.
Correct.
Yep.
Thank you. So you head north out of town. Who's tracking the bird?
We all look simultaneously to a body.
Okay.
All of you
I
turn
guess.
simultaneously to look at Avani. Avani's like,
Okay. Yeah, I guess she will use her flying boots to like get a better look too. Because it's high up, right? So she probably has to fly to properly track it. I don't know.
yes,
Mhm.
you have to fly to properly track it, and also it's like quite high up. So, how long do your boots remind me? How long do they go?
Let's see. What is the max here? Up to 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, that's pretty long. Yeah, you can start to follow the bird. What about what are the rest of you doing if Avani's following the bird?
We're following Avani.
Yeah.
Just running.
I
in
assume that's how it
circles.
went. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're following Avani north out of town. Some of the like people in Thriceburg like wave to you as you go. The bird sort of flies. I don't have maps for this, but we can go back to um
We can go back
go
to.
back to the map. This one. Go back to here. Activate. Does this send you guys all here? Yes, it does. There it does.
I think so.
Yay.
Poggers. Yeah, so we go back to this map. The bird like flies like out of town, like leaves the town. And it
Right.
flies north. And it sort of like skirts the edges of this forest. And then it like you follow it for maybe like 10, like 20 minutes. The rest of you in the bottom, you have to like jog. So like how are you keeping up with two flying creatures? Are you just like booking it running?
I think like just like within sight, but not like matching their pace. Like obviously they're faster, right? I think
As long as
like
we don't lose sight of each other, right?
yeah. Like
Mm.
I don't think it's like wise to try to basically match their pace. So it's like as long as it's within sight, right?
Okay. You attempt that. You can see Avani. It's going quite like fast though. Oh yeah, it is paused because I pressed pause. There you go. It's going quite fast though. So like, I think within about like 5 to 10 minutes out of town, you're still on the road. The bird is like still following the road, but you cannot like eventually they will be out of sight because of the tree line. So, Avani, did you want to continue to follow the bird and then just come back to the group, or how are you guys gonna do that?
I think that would be better because, like, if
Mhm.
we lose the bird, then we don't know where we're going at
Mhm.
all.
Yeah, so you can go ahead first and then double back, or just like follow in the general direction you went, or you can more or less like just leave general signs like as you go, and we'll track that for you.
Okay.
Leave general signs. Let's
Yeah,
see what I
like
can do about that.
Leaving a trail.
Leaving a trail. You can do like you dropping like
you,
almonds as you go.
yeah,
was about
and we're
to say, I
just
was like,
eating
what?
them.
Drop.
Have a little bag of sand.
Oh, you just leaving the sand? Like sand trail?
Maybe? Just throwing out an idea.
Oh, I would have to have that prepared beforehand, though, right?
What do you mean?
Oh, I said that would have needed to be prepared beforehand. Like right now that we're like straight up flying, I need to have something on my person that I can use that doesn't, and I don't think I have one.
Set fire. There's a part of my brain that's like set fire to the trees as you go.
Oh god.
I'm kidding.
don't do
That
that.
sounds
Okay.
like a disaster waiting to happen.
How about we break a branch or something? So setting on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just confirming, did we have a long rest?
Yes, we did. The previous
Okay.
night was a long rest.
Cool.
Deforestation.
How rested.
No.
Yeah, so okay, let's do this in two scenes. So Avani flies off and then you kind of like disappears into the tree line. Like the bird's flying high but not so high that it's above the trees actually. So
Oh.
you kind of like sort of dip into this forest area. Can you make me a 2 rolls? Like Dex to sort of keep up with the flight pattern of the bird, because it's like weaving in and out of like the trees, you know, not the easiest to follow even if you have flying boots. And then perception to like sort of see what's up.
Okay, so flat decks, just
You
Just
can do
Dex?
acrobatics. You can do acrobatics. That's fine.
oh, okay. I mean, it's about the same. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Okay.
perception, right?
Yeah. What is your name different?
Does it work?
Playing a different character, I think.
Are you party?
That is so weird.
Who's that?
Extremely weird.
Where's Avani?
Is it your current active character in D&D Beyond?
No, I'm rolling from my
Oh, that's
sheet
so strange.
directly.
Yeah,
That's
what?
so goofy.
So that is very bizarre indeed.
That's so freaky. Oh, I think you need to click the features tab to like set
Yeah,
the
okay,
Avani
let me
and then
try that
it
again because that clearly did not work.
Yeah. Try it again.
Let's see. Does it show up correctly this time?
No.
I
Okay.
am screaming.
I
Okay,
don't know why.
I did click the features and traits tab, but maybe that
For
did not
now, you
work.
just keep the roll and add your individual skill
Is the
points.
skill right though? Is the number right? +5 and +6?
It is supposed to be +5. Yeah, I think it's correct, but I don't know why it's showing up as the wrong person. It's very weird to me.
Okay. We know that's Avani. Why is Foundry so goofy? Anyway, that's fine.
Let me try this again.
go.
Let's see. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yes, a
All
refresh
right.
finally worked.
Oh my
Ha!
God.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go.
I will now re-roll that perception.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with your Avani rolls. So your acrobatics is good enough to like follow the bird through the thrush. It seems to be going like it's still following the road, funny enough. So you're not having too much trouble. It's sort of leading you like northeast-ish towards like this coast. And like the forest around you is getting sort of dim and dark, but it's still pretty like light out because it's the beginning of the day. And you can follow it no problem. Your perception, you sort of pick up that like the like area around you starts to like smell more of like the sea, and like you can hear the waves. Like Throisburg is a little bit inland, but you feel now that you're sort of nearing the coast with your perception check. And then like looking down, the like road underneath you is like muddy, sort of. And there are definitely some like signs of somebody having gone through here. Like there's some fresh-ish looking like wagon, like trailer like tracks, like wheel tracks. And then there's also a couple of boots of like unidentifiable sort of origin as you speed on ahead. And off you go. The rest of you, walking on foot. Are you just like trying to follow the trail or what?
I
Okay.
think, well, yeah, we're just tracking where Avani went, more or less.
I
like,
can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have locate object, so I can cast that on a material of Avani's clothing. And as long
True.
As long as she's in, or they're within 1,000 feet of me, I'll know where they are for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's actually pretty useful. We can use that to track them since like they've gone on ahead. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that works.
Okay,
Cool.
we'll do that then.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you're having no problem for the most part. You guys have to go at sort of like a light clip because it dips in and out of 1,000 feet at some point.
Right.
But if you go at like a light jog, you can like keep up with Avani and the messenger bird's flight. You are led into the same forest. The trail underneath you, like sort of transitions from the cobblestone streets of Thriceburg into more like sort of muddy, like regular dirt roads. But they seem like quite well traveled. They seem like, you know, there are people who go in and out of the town quite often. There's a couple of like small farms and villages on the outskirts of Thriceburg. It seems to be quite a large, not like a super, like I wouldn't call it a town, but it's a very healthy village here at the tip of DF Island. And yeah, you make your way into the forest. As you sort of, can somebody roll me a survival check, please?
I think I can do that.
My survival's pretty good too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's my life's journey.
Oh,
That's
then,
true.
I mean, that's true.
You
And I think
want
like
to
I
be
think it makes
alive.
sense since like Eleanor's the one with like keeping the spell up, right? So maybe you can roll then.
I do that, and I use Portent to make it a natural 20.
Wow. Gucci. So you are like jogging at like a medium pace through the woods. The sun like dappling down. It's bright morning. You can pretty easily follow the tracks of Avani from like the sky and also from your looking object. But you can also see what looks to be like a weirdly large amount of traffic in the road. Okay, can you roll me a D100?
Public roll. 70-30.
Ooh.
Don't make that sound.
Okay. No.
Remember the natural 20.
No, you did roll a natural 20, and it's because you're near natural 20 that, like, I will say, as you're like jogging by, you didn't see a lot of people, like sort of on, like you saw a couple of like farmers working on the fields, maybe like a cart or two past you as you guys were doing your weird, like, you know, I don't know how many of you have seen Mob Psycho 100, but like when the athletics club is like jogging around like the field, like at pace, it kind of looks like that. That's what I'm imagining. You guys aren't running, but
Like
you are
what?
jogging.
Oh, like we're jogging in line. Oh, yeah.
In line. It's like PE class.
Oh my god.
And as you're jogging, you sort of enter the forest and you see like a group of kids playing in the mud, like that you run past, and they're like, "Whoa, why are you running?" And then they start running with you. There's like three of them. The sort of lead kid has like a shock of like bright red hair. And he's got like these big pointy ears, and he's got like his thumb in his mouth as he's talking to you, and he's just like, "Where are you going?" And he's like trying to run to keep up with you guys, but he's got like really stubby little legs. And then the other two behind him,
Fall!
like almost trip, but they're trying to keep up.
Take your
Um,
thumb out of your mouth, or stop running.
Like, "My where's your mom?
You're gonna lose your thumb.
Where's it gonna go?" And he takes his thumb out of his mouth. "Where are you going?"
In your stomach is the answer to the first question. The second question is that way.
That way. What's that? You headed that way?
That way.
Way.
Why do you want to know?
I haven't seen you around here before. I should, you know, my dad's the he's the mayor, And then the other two kids like laugh. Like she's like, shut up! He's the mayor! So, you know, I gotta know what's happening in Diceburg. Where are you guys?
Is this Triceberg?
Is this what?
Is this Triceberg still?
Yeah,
I thought we were out.
well, we're like in the surrounding Diceburg fields, you know?
Oh, right, yeah.
Diceburg.
Now we're just looking for a friend of ours. She went that way. Do you know what's Do you know what lies in that direction, by the way? We haven't been around these parts.
He's like jogging and he's just like, yeah, I do. And sticks his thumb back in his mouth. I know.
Okay. Cool.
Can I want to try to figure out if this kid, like based on the body language between him and his like friends, it seems like he's like lying out of his ass. Could I try to figure that out?
Oh, you can insight check him, sure.
I want to like see if he like makes eye contact with his friends after like saying something like that, as if looking for approval.
This kid's so shady. When you're 16, you're like, what the hell is this kid on? Like, what does he want from me? Why is he being so weird? The kids behind him are sort of like in that way that kids are like friends with another kid, but they're also kind of making fun of them. You're getting that vibe.
These kids. I don't know how to talk to kids.
I think it's not quite. Try.
Oh, you're cutting out again.
Oh, it's the pig.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're
Ooh.
roboting.
Yeah.
No. Robot man.
What happened?
What is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I have no clue.
It happened before too.
So weird.
Okay, you're back, I think.
Honestly, I think that this update really fucked up, like, my connection. I'm not sure. The rest of the internet's fine. It's probably just
Did the server region change?
I don't know.
I didn't change it. I just reset it to US West. Let me switch again. Okay, hello?
Hello.
Worse? Is that worse?
It's the same, I think, for me, so...
Yeah.
I really should use Discord. I don't know what happened.
Huh. Confusing. Okay, well, hopefully chills out. But yeah, the kids like jogging next to you. He's like, I'm Project. That's Ricky. That's Ika. What do you well, we do know what's up ahead. And he sticks out his hand. He's just like, I'll tell you if you give me 2 gold.
Hello?
Hello?
God, the connection
Monica,
is
you're
so
also kind of coming in
fucking
and out
bad.
as well.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I was like, I
talking-
think, and Moni sounds like she's really far away.
Do I? Okay, hold on. Let me reset.
Discord.
I also feel like I'm hearing like random ambient noise, like
Okay, is that better?
video watching.
Is that
but, like,
better?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Think so?
Do I not sound like super far away anymore?
No.
Yes,
Oh,
that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Way better.
Cool. Right. What's the last thing I said?
Oh.
What was... I think the kids were, like, introducing themselves?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I heard, like, snippets of a few names.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like they're like still jogging with you. The redhead kid at the front, he goes like, I'm Podrick. Podrick with Iceberg. That's Ricky, and that's Ika, and then the other two, one of them has like shaggy brown hair and like tan skin and like these like gold eyes. And he also has pointy ears. and then the other one is like a it's like a green dragonborn kid. It's like scampering behind
Lizard.
lizard. And then he's just like, I know what's ahead. I'll tell you if you give me 2 silver.
No.
Really?
He's got something to hide and something else to prove.
What?
You'll understand when you're older.
I'm not old enough. I'm basically an adult. And then the other two laughing. He turns and was like, shut up.
I mean, let's be honest. If it were really something incredibly dangerous, they would not be running after us.
It's not dangerous, but I don't think you can get in there without our help.
What, really?
You don't seem like you're from Thriceburg. Where are you from? You from Mustard Town? Ew.
You literally laughed at the end of that sentence, which was a little bit maniacal, you have to admit.
It's a little
Wait, why can't we get in there without your help? What's so special about that place?
Well, to get in, you gotta know how to get in. And, you know,
Right.
it's been
To get in where?
to get into, you know, the thing that's aren't you guys going to the mine entrance? That's the only reason
What did you
anybody ever goes this way anyway.
What did he just say? The mine?
The mine entrance.
Oh. I mean, if it's a mine entrance, wouldn't it just be like an opening in the mountains?
Well, no, everybody knows it's been you know, ever since the big storm caused the landslide to cave it in, nobody's been able to get in. But I know a way in. Not that you would know, but you would know if you gave me 2 silver. Actually, and he looks at 3 silver. What for me and my compatriots? His thumb is still in his mouth.
Hey guys, I normally don't suggest this, but if we take these kids hostage, do you think anyone would mind?
Or we could try to persuade them, saying like we'd be doing them a favor by going to the mine entrance. Actually, they owe us money for it because we're technically trying to help their scam problem, right?
I was like out of character, but like, does anybody want to know other than me, what they used to mine?
I would love to.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask. Well, that's
Yeah.
a free question.
I was just like, I'm not there,
Okay,
so I
okay.
can't ask myself. But I'm just like, does anybody else, not me, want to know what they used to mine in the mines?
Is the area around here mountainous in the first place?
There's no mountains.
Right? That's why I'm
There's
just
no
like,
mountains.
right? And I'm just like, oh, so that's so curious though. What did he use to, dig out of the mines around these parts?
I'll tell you that for 10 copper.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. We'll just go there and check for ourselves.
Okay. Good luck getting in. And then he like laughs like and then as he turns around, one of the other 2 kids like anybody with a passive perception over like 12, one of you sees that one of the other 2 kids trips him as he like turns around. And then he
I
falls.
love it. I love it.
Can it's Apple following after you guys, right? I hope this map updated. So
What?
we're still on the country map, right? The overworld.
Yeah, you're still in the
Okay.
Island map.
Okay, my map's not freaking out. That's good. Their passive's over 12, so they see the tripping, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, hey, probably shouldn't do that to your own friend, huh? That's kind of a dick move.
Who do you say that to? The other 2
The
kids?
kid that tripped him, the kid, yeah.
It was like Dragonborn. He like picks his like ear. He's just like, "What? I didn't do anything."
You're not that slick. Sorry, buddy. If you want to, like, be more secretive, you can learn a few tricks. But, that'd be 10 copper, so...
10 copper.
But, we could make a trade.
What do you know? What do you know that I don't know? What are you, some sort of enemy spy? And the 3 of them stop running and they like look at all of you like.
Maybe. Maybe not.
We could tell you for 3 silver.
Would a real spy tell us if they were spies? I'm gonna need you guys to make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Okay. Persuasion.
Yeah, Hako, wanna go
Is
for it?
I can
I
give
mean-
somebody a high score. Pretty high, not very high.
my persuasion's +4. So
Then
I
this would be pretty
plus
good.
yeah.
Should I
Sure.
give you guys bardic for it?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say what my portent is.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Hako can roll for it.
Alright. Do I roll for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want?
Okay, I'm rolling for it. Whoops. Oh no.
These three kids look at you and they're like,
Does
sorry,
Hako get advantage?
why?
Did somebody help?
Who is helping?
Who helped during the conversation?
Sunmay did, I
I think
think.
Sunmay was helping.
Pretty sure they're like.
Would
the two
I
of you
be able to
there.
say it's deception because we're not actually spies?
Oh, you know what? You're right. It's deception. You can re-roll for deception. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, go for it. Since you spearheaded the conversation.
Jesus
Let's go.
Christ,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Oh my
I'm gonna ask if you
god.
look at the portrait
Plus,
now.
you have +7 deception.
Yeah, I do.
God.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh.
you would have to announce. I don't mind. I said I didn't mind, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to give it or not. So Or did you hear me?
I didn't mind giving it. It just seemed like you.
Oh. yeah, I was like, did you hear me? It's okay. I could have also cut out, but that's okay. It has happened.
The kid.
Wait.
What?
Can
What?
I use
Wait,
walking knowledge of the past life because it's an ability check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What knowledge in your past life are you drawing upon to fool these children into thinking you're some sort of spy?
Just having a poker face.
Okay.
Now, do you want the portent? Nope.
No, I don't think it works on
That.
that stuff. So
So
yeah,
it's a
it's
12.
a 3, so it's a 12.
Okay,
Okay,
It's not
that
the
is
worst.
advantage.
let me roll for these kids.
It's average.
It's average. It's average.
I will roll for their insight, which is bad.
Wow.
1.
Holy
Heck
shit!
yeah.
So they're looking
Wow.
at you and they're like, "You're."
You would have won even without all the extras.
I know.
You know, You just have to make sure, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Pat it up. Always good
Yeah,
to use the features.
pat it.
Anxiety's a real thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
I like that this is like okay. So the scene is set where like you guys are standing on one side and then the kids are like standing on the other, and it looks like one of those
Uh-huh.
like Western standoffs where like the screen like zooms in on like one side and it pans across and it goes down, 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 and then like somebody CGI put in like a one of those
Tumbleweed.
tumbleweeds like rolling around in the background, and it like zooms into like the kids and they squint and they're like. So what kind of spy?
Well, if we
You know,
tell you,
we
that
can't tell
defeats the
you.
point.
yes, the information comes at a price. 3 silver, but we're willing to tone it down to 10 copper. But we can make a trade. Well, for the information you have in that mine.
Me and my business associates need to confer. One moment. And they like huddle up, and then you hear. No,
Idiot huddle!
Can I attempt to listen in on what they're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I
how
have
you
the
doing
alert
it?
feat, or observant.
Oh, Eleanor, you just know by looking.
They're,
Oh my
well,
God.
They're like huddled together though, like the heads down. I don't think you can see their lips.
Oh yeah, you can't see the lips.
You can't see
Okay,
the
so can
lips,
we
they're
attempt to eavesdrop?
You have to eavesdrop. What is that? Is that like a perception check? Sure.
It would be
it's your
perception
call, I
with
suppose.
hearing,
Yeah,
right?
you can do perception
Yeah.
and hearing. Sure.
All right. Cool. That is a +5, 19 for me. 19.
These kids are not good at whispering. Like, it's not that hard.
Sage whisper.
Just stage whispering. You hear like, I don't have 10 copper right now. I used it to buy bread from the old baker. Like, okay, but like, I really want to know how to do spy shit. Because remember the last guy that came into town? Okay, fine, but like, what if we, instead of like money, we can just, tell them how to get in? And I was like, ugh. But like, if my dad finds out that I told somebody how to get into the mines after, like, don't tell him, okay? And the other two are like, yeah, we definitely won't tell him. And you're observing them, and you see as, like, the other two kids tell, Podrick, we definitely won't tell him, both of them simultaneously at the, like, almost, like, as if they coordinated it, you can see their fingers crossed behind their backs.
Oh.
And then the kids, like, huddled, they're like, okay, so we'll just, help him, like, get into the, like, mines, and then they'll tell us how to be spies, but they have to tell us how to be spies first, okay? Yeah, we gotta set conditions here, everybody. And then the other one's like, yeah, set conditions. That's what are conditions? And then it just evolves into, like, kid garble. And after, like, a few seconds, they, like, heads up, and they're like, okay, spy, we have a few conditions before we agree to this trade. First, you gotta show us, show us some spy proof, How are we gonna, what are some spy stuff you can do?
Okay, this is when I cast message and say, I can be inside your mind.
Who's there? Who's that? Who's in my mind?
And I think Eleanor just smiles, but it's really fucking creepy. It's like a white person smile. But someone who's like really tired.
Like really gummy white person smile, yeah.
On a Monday.
Can you make an intimidation check with advantage?
Oh my god. My intimidation is +0.
We have advantage.
Wait. Oh my god, I accidentally rolled too many. But it was 17 plus 0!
That's still really good. I think the whisper gets them, like, excited, but the smile, you can see them, like, the person, who are you sending the message to?
The shithead one.
The main kid in the front. You see him, like, take a step back, and he's, like, sort of, like, leaned back in, like, defense. He's just like, ew! It's creepy. Stop looking at me like that. Okay. Spies confirmed. Okay. We'll if you teach us how to do spy stuff, we'll teach you how to. We'll tell you how to get into the mines. You won't be able to get in without us anyway. Deal?
Teach you?
Yeah, you teach us how to do spy stuff.
That might be too dangerous. I don't know how to, like, go easy on, like, the horrors of reality for kids.
If you think you're capable, then you should show us the ways to the mine first. To test your navigational skills, because everyone should know where they're going before you get your target.
Let me roll something.
Wait, let me throw this in. And I'd like to give them a cheese roll.
Okay, it's fine.
A cheese roll?
A cheese roll!
They seem hungry. And it's in my inventory.
Do you only give them one cheese roll?
I only have one cheese roll.
Oh.
We're testing their teamwork. Go, Eleanor.
Who do you hand the cheese roll to?
Oh, we're about to start a civil war.
I place it on the floor. On, like, a napkin. Or, like, whatever I have. Like a cloth.
What is that? Yeah, what is that?
Food!
Have
you seemed hungry?
Never had a cheese roll? Did the people here not make it?
What's a cheese roll?
It's like a bread with cheese in it.
Oh my god.
Why would you put cheese in bread?
It's one of the few wonders in life.
And you're putting
You
it
should
on the
try it.
floor?
It's on a napkin. You can have it. All of you.
There's like a 1 second of incredible stillness and silence. Like the forest is still, the like wind has stopped, the three of them are making eye contact. And then
Well,
all at once they like book it forward. Let me see who gets it.
I don't teach kids how to share, so I'm not going to.
You see the redhead like reach it first because I think he was the closest. And his hand like reaches out, and he like grabs it and he like rolls and he like stuffs it in his mouth. He's just like, treasure. And then the other
Supposed to
two,
share it, but whatever. I'm not your parents.
he's open mouth chewing, and the other two are like kicking him in the shins. Like, why didn't you say this to me? It seems that the Dragonborn can't like talk very well, and it just only speaks in like incredibly high pitched, Draconic. But the other two seem to be able to understand, and they're like just beating up the first kid for eating the first kid's happily eating the cheese roll, and they're kind of just rolling around on the floor now.
You
I
know,
hate this. I don't like children. Can we go?
alright. Can we pick them up? Like, at least, like, the one that, seemed to know where the cave entrance was, and tell them that, like, alright, well, half of our half of the bargain has been fulfilled. What about yours? How do we get into the mines?
Are you picking him up like a sack of potatoes?
It's just kind of writing them up, I guess, since they're all on the floor right now.
Oh. Okay, you gotta follow us. You gotta head up north, and you gotta cross the ravine. I think the bridge should still be intact, but we had that big storm come in the other day, and just stuff's been kind of wet and whatnot, landslides, and it's you're gonna need the local guys like us to make it through.
Alright.
Wasn't that cheese roll? It was really good.
Yeah, well, we got it as part of one of our missions further south. So, once you do a little bit of adventuring, maybe you can head out on your own.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. My dad says I have to stay at home and be an accountant. So.
Oh, we hate that shit here. Don't confine yourselves to the office.
But who's gonna do the town's taxes?
Well, someone out there likes math. Come on. Can we just sort of slowly inch the kids forward?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get since Avani has gone off, I don't want to stay here too long.
Yeah, you guys have lost Avani at this point.
Yeah.
Avani has disappeared.
Avani's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
We
1,000
got
feet
to go.
is already out of range.
Yeah, we G2G you guys.
Okay.
Can we, yeah. Inch the kids forward. They have to show us where to go.
So you inch the little buggers forward. They're chatting. They're burbling. And they're showing you the plants and the stuff in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And they point at the tracks and they're like, we usually have a really big market actually come into town. Well, you've probably heard of it. It's the Iceberg annual oddities market. You usually get some I don't know, some cool merchants to come, but and they okay, so this year's been kind of quiet though. So I thought you guys were are you trying to spy and see who we got this year for the oddities market?
So, see, the thing is, we kind of already got wind of some things from your townspeople back in Triceburg. Have you three heard of the Kingfisher? Is that one of them?
The king, the fisherman king?
Well, something like that. Apparently deals with some sort of rare fish.
Oh, I think so, but I don't know anything about it. And you see Ricky, who's the the tan dark-skinned human with the big ears, big shakes his head. He's just yeah, I heard about him from my Mima. Apparently he was supposed to be here and he didn't come, and now everybody's mad.
Yep, that tracks. Heard a lot about the local complaints back in town.
Are you guys here to track him down? Is that why you're hanging out?
I mean, More or less, yes. Part of the spy thing that we're doing right now. Having to figure out where this guy went.
Whoa. You thinking
Apparently he's like still around these parts.
why are you going this way? Do you think he's around here?
Yeah, well, some intel has revealed to us that he might still be hanging around, so we need to know what's at the end of, I just generally gesture northwards. This. I didn't know there was a mine here.
Yeah. I mean, there was a mine, technically speaking, but it's been closed since the big storm came through. So
Okay.
but
When was the storm?
about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, huh?
2 weeks ago, close up since oh. What did he mine here actually? I mean, I don't see any mountains. Does it go underwater?
Well, it's I don't know what they mine in there. I'm not a miner or anything, and I don't really know. Like rocks, I think. But it's a lot of people use it to it goes out to the sea cove, I think, or at least it used to. And then I don't know. Used to get a lot of people coming in through the mines, but now it's closed, so they gotta go around.
Oh, something happened. Okay. All right.
What about you guys? Why are you? I mean, you're all here, but like, why? What government do you work for?
We're not really gonna be spies if we're telling you that.
Well, we're telling you where we're doing how to get inside. Surely you can expose a little bit of. We won't tell anyone, promise, and they all stick out their pinkies.
Oh yeah? Turn around, let me see your back.
A few of them move their hands. Yeah, look, nothing.
Bullshit.
You're not supposed to say that.
I don't know how to speak to kids. I've seen too many horrors.
They're just gonna put up a hand like you don't have to. First thing about being a spy is that you have to learn how to keep secrets.
Was this a spy lesson?
Yes, this is a spy lesson.
I'll perk up.
Now, obviously we had an exchange of information. That's fine. However, most information does not come for free, and then you have to weigh your options on what you're willing to give. This is sensitive information, and because of that, this is your first lesson. You have to figure out whether or not something you know is worth giving. And for this simple lesson, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I didn't speak English that much all day today. Sorry.
Okay.
But you understand, right?
We're just looking at you. They're like,
When you're captured, you cannot tell someone who you're working for.
whoa. Are you captured?
No.
We
Because we're
captured
good.
you?
Are you sure?
They look at each other. They're like, maybe. Can you be captured, please?
That's another lesson for another day. But
Just for the roleplay.
yeah. That's
Your
another lesson for
spiral.
another day. Yeah, the spiral play.
Baby spies.
Little baby spies.
I'm looking and they're like sniffing. Like, okay, so we don't exchange information unless we're exchanging information.
Yeah, it's like exchanging goods and services, right? You exchange money for food, right? Information can also be exchanged for goods, and that goods could be other information.
Oh, I get it.
You have big old ears, right? If you hear anything about, what was his name? Kingfisher? Like, me, the player, asking, was it Kingfisher?
Kingfisher, I think, yeah.
Kingfisher?
Kingfisher, yeah.
Okay. If you hear, like, for instance, you hear anything about the Kingfisher, then maybe you could share the information to us, and we'll give you something that you want to know. As an example.
Like spy lessons?
Yeah. If that's what
Okay.
you want.
Please hold. And they huddle up again, but they're like walking and huddling. So it's just like a weird formation. And they're like shuffling along. And they're like, and then you can hear basically everything they're saying, which is just like, okay, so I'll tell them about. I think I know what the guy they're talking about. It's, you know, the guy that my dad paid to bring in, and then you know, really wanted to make that special thing for the you know. And then the other two are like, yeah. Should we tell them about that? No, we're not telling them about that. Okay. I have some information to exchange about the Kingfisher. He's a fisherman guy, and my dad, the mayor called him in to do you know, well, my dad didn't call him in. The greengrocer called him in to like do the oddities market, and my dad really wanted him to get some fish for the town hall, the bicentennial, the party, but I don't know why, but my dad changed his mind last minute, and so we needed to have chicken instead. So that's the last I heard about him.
We learned this last week, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah. They're just nodding. And they're like, we do happen to know about that actually. That he made a deal with the Kingfisher. But he never showed up with the goods, right?
Yeah, he was like a no-show. So then, well, it's fine that he didn't show up because we got chicken instead. But you know, if a man must keep his word and show up. He needs to show up, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like an issue. And that's why we're looking for him, you know, to make sure he pays up what's due.
Yeah, well, hopefully you find him. I'm sure he's there. And tell him to come back, because we need his stuff, you know, we paid for him to be here. So you better be here.
We can make sure he'll be here.
Did he ever say what he was bringing to the market?
He said he had a big catch. My dad said something about, I don't know if I should tell you. But don't tell my dad I told you, but my dad said that he was bringing, and he like kind of like shuffles closer to your ear and like tiptoes.
Okay.
He's not even halfway there. He's just like,
All right. I kind of lean in. What's he gonna say?
my dad said he was bringing one of them sea monsters. He found some really weird off the coast and up in the north, and he's gonna bring it in. And apparently the meat tastes like nothing else you've ever had before. But you didn't hear it from me, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't know who told me that.
And anyway, I'm not really a fish person. I like chicken more anyway. So.
Oh no, here we go again.
These guys and their chicken!
We need to get some fish.
Yeah. We need to bring fish back to the people of this land.
For real.
It'll cure them of their illness that makes them lie.
Yeah.
And enjoy chicken.
The sea monster thing seems to match up with what we know so far, at least.
Yeah.
GMO
Okay.
chickens.
Yeah.
And there's one thing about kids, they suck at lying, so...
Okay. Northwards?
Alright.
You guys are walking. I'm assuming you're just following the trail because Avani's gone. Avani, you fly in, zoom in away. You make it to this area. Hold on. How do I add a map? Okay. Un momento while I add
Oh, no worries.
file path back at image. Where's my maps? Oh god. Population. Now I know how to make you guys hate the NPCs and just make them kids.
We're just all children.
It's true.
Make them
I-
kids.
I don't actually hate kid NPCs, so it's fine. They're funny.
We at least have one person.
We have one
Yeah.
person who can talk to children and only one person.
You gotta have
Yeah.
one child whisper, or else you get nothing.
That's
So
true.
dead.
Yeah.
Eleanor doesn't dislike children, she just does not know how to talk to them.
That's valid.
It's literally just like, fuck them kids. No way.
She's seen too many horrors.
I think my PC has had enough of them like making noise in resorts. God, the kids that people bring along with them
Oh
on
my
holiday, they're the
God.
worst.
Oh, you get all the
Oh.
like really annoying rich kids.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
And, like the
rich
parents
people-
don't know how to take care of them, so they just more or less dump them there and expect the
Yeah.
staff to do it.
Yeah. Like normal kids, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're normal.
The rich ones, you're like, who raised you?
Yeah, the rich ones are like, ugh.
Raised like an animal.
These are like just normal boonies
Yeah.
kids.
Boony kids. They
Yeah.
lead simple lives, loving
Yeah.
chicken instead of fish.
That's their fatal flaw, loving chicken.
Yeah, what is with the chickens? Triceberg, you are so strange.
I know, what the fuck?
Why don't you all just get a chicken harvester? Why fish? Are there chicken farms around Triceberg? Have we seen any? For all the love these people have of chicken, we haven't seen a single chicken, have we?
Rude.
No, you have not.
So
what-
strange.
Wait, what if what they call chicken, what we think is chicken, is not the same?
That's terrifying.
What if
Mystery
chicken is a
meat?
fish?
I'm just
Um,
saying.
Mystery
Right,
meat?
chicken might be the name of a fish.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
The plot thickens.
Okay.
The conspiracy theories just start stacking.
I don't like it, the thickening.
Alright, so Vani, you see this. I don't know if I can move just one person here. I guess not.
We all
Try.
I think I can, I just don't know how to. Well, it's
Isn't
fine. I'll figure it out later. I don't know. Okay. So, you guys are here.
Yeah.
You guys don't see this yet. Avani, you see the bird start to fly in like this direction, and it like sort of flies over, and you see what you see down below. It flies over like this, what you can see, like, can you see anything actually?
Nope.
It's black. Arg, 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 arg.
Extremely black.
Is your token in there, Bonnie?
I could try doing that. Hold on.
Oh, it lighted up for everyone
Now I see
else
things.
as well.
Oh dear.
I see things now, but
Can you see things now?
Here.
I see things now, but apparently so does everybody else.
That's okay.
I'm gonna look at Priceberg.
You guys can all see it. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you see? Is it the map with the river and the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. So Avani, you like see the bird like sort of like circle around this carriage and then dive down and then like plop the letter onto like the door of the carriage and then like fly up and then like leave.
Okay, can she open the door of the carriage? I guess, as I see that like there's a part that's on top, right?
Yeah, so there's like some of it that's like poking out of the water. You can make me 2 rolls since you just got to this area. You can make me a perception check, and then you can make me a strength check to open the door.
Okay, perception. What does
Ooh,
that
pretty
say?
good. So you as you like flew in, obviously it was pretty easy to see like from the top down view. That's literally the view you got as Avani. For once, the top down view of
Cool.
like there's a couple of like horse carcasses. It looks like bones. And then there seems to be a carriage. And you can also tell that the water is like this water in this river is normally not this high. And like it feels like the edges, like there's like a lot of stuff that can be seen poking out of the river, almost as if like it's sort of overflowing. As you like approach the carriage and open the door, can you do a strength check? Because the current of the water is making it a little bit. Huh?
Just straight strength?
Yeah, you need to make a strength check to open. You can do athletics too if you want.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the door, like, something seems to have jammed it from that side, and as well, like, the river is sort of rushing, making the door heavier, too. Like, because there's, like, water, like, splashing on top of it.
There's a window on the carriage, right? Can she just look through it?
Yeah, you can look through. It's, like, sort of obscured because there's water. You don't seem to see anybody inside, but there are a couple of, open suitcases, and with your 23 perception, I'll let you see like there's like a little glint, and the glint that you see is like a sort of laying at the bottom of the carriage, like on the other side of the window.
Okay. I think maybe she will go back and like fetch the rest of the party first. Like maybe hang on to the letter as well, because if she leaves it there, it's just gonna get like carried away by the current, probably.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty much in danger of getting carried away by the current.
So she will pocket the letter and then like probably head back to fetch the rest of the party. Now that she knows where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go back and you try to find everybody in this forest. You guys are actually coming in from, like, this direction? Like here?
Where?
Oh, okay.
In here? But coming down from here and not from, like, this big main road.
Right.
As the kids are, like basically just chatting your ear off.
Mm.
Whoa, what is this? Whoa!
Oh.
The river is way bigger than normal. And he's running, and the kid, like, basically, Podrick, the redhead, like, darts in front of everybody. He's just like, is that a horse? And he, like, runs over to the horse corpse.
Can I go up near him to make sure he doesn't, like, fall into the river? And just be like, not so close to the edge, at least. Is the river normally not this high?
No way! It's, like, normally it's, it's, like, and he, like, points.
Kind of.
And he's like, it's, like, normally to, like, here.
Huh.
What the heck? That's probably because of the storm, I bet.
Yeah, like, there was flooding, right? Avani's around the area right now. We see her, right? Do we?
Yeah, you see Avani just, like, she basically tried to meet you guys back, and she, like, met with you, like, in the forest and, like, led you out to here.
All right, cool.
And also gave you the update on how it left it on the carriage. The bird left the letter on the carriage that's in the river.
Okay.
Doesn't look like
mhm.
there's anybody in there, but like maybe it was tracking the token that made the signature, and there seems to be something blinking at the bottom of the carriage. So at least the guy was here.
Right, right. I just generally gesture at Avani and to the kids, and I'm like, we picked up these three along the way. They're Tri-Split locals. And to the kids, I think Asonme would say, well, you see, we're kind of doing the spy thing that Hako told you about. Currently tracking this Fisher King guy that went missing.
Oh, so you're telling me, pointing to Avani who's like hovering, she's a spy too?
Oh, she's a very good spy. I kind of mouth to Avani that's what Hako, that's the story that Hako sold to these kids. Play along.
She will just nod. Okay.
I've never seen a spy fly before. Are you one of them aerial spies? You spy on the
Like a drone?
Yeah, like, okay, well, my cousin Billy from Catsup Village, he told me that he knows a guy who knew this other guy whose brother's uncle was like, he was part of the avi bird guy, you know, the bird people.
Yeah.
So they have a secret. There's apparently
They
like a
fly,
secret
right?
force. Yes. There's like a secret forces of them that work for the like head like vizier people in Asbria, and he knows a guy who knows a brother of like some other guy who like works for them. And like there's also a counter aerial forces that have to like also know how to fly because they do all their secret meetings in the sky. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm one of them, and then like points to Amani.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're kind of currently doing, covering all possible ground, both in the air, on land, and also underwater.
Under oh yeah, because you're trying to find the kingfisher. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. So, you're currently with us as like interns.
Okay. I'm an intern? Guys, we're
Sort of.
What's an intern?
My god.
Is that like
I leave them to ponder what an intern is because we have some uncovering to do. We need to distract the kids.
Yeah. The Wii Shop music is turned on in their head.
I just let them discuss what an intern is while we actually do the dangerous stuff. What did Avani has already told us what she found, right? Like the carriage apparently belongs to the dude, and there's something in it.
Apparently, well, I don't know if it belongs to the dude, but like he used to be in the carriage, and the letter was left on top of it.
Right. Well, so there's something in the carriage, right? You said you saw something at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to go in and have a look, I guess. Like, anyway, it's probably submerged, right? The thing that you saw?
I think she will just lead you over to it on the bridge and
Okay.
show it to you
Cool.
than like, because that like rather than really explaining
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
She will show you, like, can you see the thing glinting at the bottom there? I think
Okay.
that's the token.
Right. Just to clarify, from this angle, we can't really see what it is, right? We just kind of see like a general something in that area. Like, okay.
Should we put our tokens in, by the way?
Oh yeah. How do I do that?
Drag your there you go.
Oh, okay.
Click and drag your person from the actor tab. There you go.
Is this? There we go.
And you guys can
Gotcha.
control your people now, right?
Educated
Oops.
on
Let me try.
Yeah.
that.
yes.
We're moving.
Nice. Sick.
Poggers.
No, I can't move my character.
What?
No.
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 Nar.
Yeah, Avani just making an educated guess on that being what
Sorry.
the raven, what the bird was tracking.
Right.
Yeah,
So
Charles
it doesn't look
refresh.
like
Try refreshing Charles. That usually helps.
Okay.
But yes, you can see the thing. It's there. You have an inkling, like the water, and like it's not super bright in this part of the forest. There's like the canopy above, so like you're either going to have to like open the carriage to see better, or like lift the carriage out somehow to like see inside because
Right.
it's sort of like obscured.
Cool. Can I attempt to open it at least? I think lifting it out might be a bit too much, even for us.
Can Avani assist then? Like she can help Son may try to open it.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
you can do a strength athletics check to try to open the door with advantage.
Okay, cool. Let me just roll. Advantage, right?
Yep. Was Avani's assisting.
Okay.
There's no way to drag the whole thing out of the water, right?
It's a whole carriage. I don't think so.
Okay.
That's gonna be way harder. But you can try.
Yeah, I was like, I think if it were on land, it might be possible, but like the water weight weighing it down, feels not so good.
Yeah, we gotta wait
Athletics,
till Eleanor
Yeah.
gets polymorph.
True,
So she can turn this into
21.
like a giant thing.
21. Okay, yeah.
yes.
So you with like the help of like Avani, I think maybe like also like holding onto your waist and like pulling back, you guys
Yeah.
managed to like pry, like basically rip the door hinge open. It was
Mhm.
locked.
Oh,
And the water was like also additionally carrying weight to it. So you're going to have to like keep holding the door open, or else the
Right.
water will like shut it closed. And as you like open the door, more water flows into the carriage.
mhm.
But you can see in there again, there's no like body or anything. But you see like like shards of like broken glass, probably from one of the windows.
Okay.
On the other end, there's like a glint of like metal at like that sparkles gold at the bottom of like the carriage. There's a couple of like open suitcases, and what looks like a sickle, like
All right.
floating on the floor.
I see. Okay. Can I maybe get like Avani or like Merlin's help to keep the door open? I'll go in and grab everything, because if anybody
Sure.
is stuck in this carriage, I have the best chance of surviving underwater.
Well, Avani's already holding the door with you.
Yeah, I
right?
think like
So
because
we'll just continue holding the
this
door.
yeah, I'll get Avani and like Merlin to help with opening it, and I'll go inside and basically loot the place and come back out.
Okay. So you
Okay.
guys loot the place. Make me an investigation check.
My one weakness.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay. Yeah, you pick up all the stuff I told you to pick up. And then I think you like get up and then you're like, "Oh, that's it." And then you turn around.
Okay.
You drop all
I
the
kind of like,
stuff.
yeah, I place like most of it on like the little like land space here. Since the carriage hasn't sunk, obviously anybody else is free to look in the rest of it. But this is the main things, I guess. The suitcases,
Yes.
the sickle, as well as the glinting metal object. I put it all in like the center island where Merlin and Avani are.
Yeah, the glinting metal object, upon like further inspection, seems to be basically like another like wax seal, similar to the Kingfisher one that the Postmaster had for you to
Right.
use.
Okay. Cool. What about the... Is there anything in the suitcases? Or, like, what's the sickle? What does it do?
The sickle seems to be a just like a regular can make me a what role is this? Can make me a
Or maybe
history
we could
check.
Right. Or maybe since, like, it's there, like, I could just ask either Eleanor or Kevin, who's here, to identify it. Like, you guys got a thing for that, right?
Sure.
If it happens to be magical, if it's just normal, then it's just normal.
You
We
think
can
it's,
spend some time here.
it's probably a normal sickle, but you can make history checks to see if you can
Oh,
recognize
okay.
it from anywhere.
History.
Require going underwater.
No, they pulled out
No,
already.
the main things have been taken out, but like if anybody wants to do a secondary check, like the door's open properly now.
Okay, can I guess can Avani have a peek inside, like, you know, since she's already there anyway.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check from Yamani. Ooh, poggers!
History 17.
17. Okay, so all of you people with like history checks, I think yeah, Sonmei and maybe Kevin for like area wide. No, not Kevin. It would be mostly Sonmei. So Sonmei, you actually the style of this sickle is familiar to you. A lot of people in like the northern like trader spots of like Cayenne are actually quite like proud of the sickle. There is a group actually who is like and like looking at like the make and mark of this sickle, they're like, oh, there is a like, let me find my notes. I immediately forgot what I was gonna say.
Farmers Association.
Yeah, there's actually a there's the symbol kind of looks like a string of pearls, so it's like a bunch of like circles in a line. And like on either side of the circles are like what look to be like two like numbers. And like the numbers are different, but you actually recognize this symbol as part of like a really big, not big, but like very prolific trade organization in Cayenne, which is like a country full of traders, right? But this is like one of the big groups. Like they're not like the largest population wise, but they are sort of like well known for being able to find really strange and interesting items, and also creatures, and also people. So like this is like an organization, you might not know the name of it, but you recognize the symbol definitely.
I see. So kind of like hunters of odd things in general, right?
Yeah,
regardless
like
of whether
oddity
they're alive or
hunting
dead.
group. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll tell everybody that like seems to be part of an organization. So I think this carriage did belong to him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the numbers that you see on the thing are 4 on the left, and then 12 on the right.
Oh, okay. 4 to 12.
Yeah.
We don't know what the purpose of those numbers are, right? Like I don't recognize the specifics.
You don't recognize the numbers, but you do recognize the sort of the format that this is in.
I see. 4 to 12.
4 to 12.
Okay. Maybe it's like an ID of some sort.
Maybe.
Guild membership number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yep. Avani wanted to have a secondary look into the carriage, right?
Yes, and Avani, you got a 23.
Okay.
As you like rummage through like the glass in the carriage, you find something strange. The glass that's like on the floor and like within the carriage, it makes it a little dangerous. And that's when you notice like there's more glass than there is broken window. So there's like a lot of like chunks of glass inside this carriage, and there's only like 2 windows broken, and this is like way more glass than there should be in here. You also find kind of what looks to be like and it's sort of right outside, like underneath the carriage, like in the river, and you only catch it because like it like glints against the sun just for a sec. But it's like this pewter like gray like super thick chain, and it's like pinned between like the rocks and the carriage, and it's like sort of like waving down the downstream.
Okay, if that's all she finds, she will go up and tell Sonmei that there's like a pewter chain at the bottom that seems to lead somewhere.
Oh, like it actually leads into somewhere deeper in the water?
That's what it looks like. I can't see where it
Oh,
goes.
what the hell?
But maybe you could have a look.
Well, from what your contact told us, they were finding something. They said a tank, right? And you said more glass in the carriage.
There's more broken glass in there than there are broken windows.
Right. I think whatever whatever the carriage held must have obviously busted out of their tank, and it was chained. Damn. Okay, I'll go have a look.
Well, it might have broken off from the chains, but you know, never hurts to have a look anyway.
Well,
I wonder if you
either
can
way,
just pull the chains up.
just like haul it to like land, right? Well, depends how deep it's gone. It's obviously not in the river right now. Otherwise, it would have
And
attacked
it
us
might,
already.
and the chain looks like it might be wedged between the carriage and some rocks, so it might be hard to pull it
Ah,
anywhere. But we could at
right.
least see where it leads.
I'll just go see where it goes, right? So there might be a like, I don't know, like a passage underground, like the places that we've gone before. I'll go check it out. Then can I go? I don't know where it is on the map, but like I'll go look for this chain that Avani pointed out.
So the
It's
chain
under the carriage.
The chain is
Okay.
under the carriage, and
Right.
it's like sort of like pinned like under here ish.
Oh, okay.
And then you can sort of see it just like waving around in the like river. It's quite long, but it's like kind of just stops there, and it's like sort of wiggling in the river.
Oh, it's like kind of like a loose end waving in the water sort of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Then Sonmei will come back to Dryland and tell everybody that, like, well, I think what we thought was correct. Whatever was carried here, like, escaped. And the chain doesn't really lead anywhere. Implies that this thing just busted out and now is downstream, probably? I mean, you'd normally just follow the current, right?
Is there any hint of like what we can like listen of what the creature was in? Like, can we find any like scales around it?
Maybe a catalog in one of these suitcases. I'll go have a look too.
Yeah, you can look through the suitcases. You can make me an investigation check of the like materials if you want to study them.
All right.
Maybe he has marketing material printed.
Ooh,
Ooh,
22.
let's go, Kevin.
Kevin's reading. What are you looking for, Kevin?
Checking out the marketing material.
Marketing?
Kevin's looking for like what kind of creature was being held,
Hmm.
and like what and like can I do multiple things?
Yeah.
And like if there's any hint about like where it's from and like what was gonna happen to it.
You look through the suitcase and you see there's no like flyer advertising what the thing is exactly. But you do find what looks to be an order form, like a ledger. And they're like and it's like it's incredibly waterlogged, so it's like super soppy wet. But like it is a very neatly written order form for the only name that is put is whitefish. So like one word whitefish. And it seems that there are several orders marked. In the like column where it says weight, rather than weight, you do find something interesting where it says left limb, and then one of them says 1/2 liver. The other says 2 kidneys, comma, 1/2 lung. And it seems to just be listing out body parts that people have claimed from whatever this whitefish is.
Well, that's kind of brutal. That they shared this information with the party.
What the? Okay, I've never seen a description of a fish like this before. What the hell?
I guess it must be really big fish for them to like just want like parts of the organ instead of like the whole thing.
There's also some like just normal like well, quote unquote normal, like some of it just is loin, like 4 pounds, or like back dorsal, like 2 pounds. Like there's also like regular fish body parts, but yeah.
Right.
I'm very nope about this.
Uh-huh.
Wait, does
Sorry, does anybody have a list of like the parts again?
Sorry, what?
Okay,
The list of the parts.
yeah,
I can
it says
write
like
it down.
left land, 1/2 liver, 2 kidneys, and like a lung.
Oh. That's
What's it?
no way. Wait, hang on. Would I
Did I
know?
just hear
Are these
me?
parts normal for regular fish?
You can make me a nature check. You can have advantage because you know fish. You are
Yeah, I
you
do.
live in the sea.
I need to fucking speak to them on a daily basis. Do you breathe? And they're like, what?
Wait, do fish
Nature.
have lungs?
That's the
Sorry.
thing. I think some do, but not all of them. 17.
17.
Lungs?
Yes, some fish have lungs. Usually it's like if they're like whales, they'll have lungs.
Dolphins?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
technically mammalian,
Mammals
right?
generally
Yeah.
will have lungs. But like
Yeah.
you also know that like this is really heavy for like the weight
Yeah.
for half a lung are kind of insane. So whatever this thing is,
Right.
it is massive.
Mm-hmm.
And it is probably like some kind of mammalian fish. Whatever
Yeah.
whitefish is.
Right, like an aquatic mammal of some sort, like the lungs.
A
Fish do have
mermaid.
kidneys.
So
I look at
temporary
Eleanor.
whale?
Ah, God, I don't know. Either way, like the parts aren't normal for regular fish. Obviously, they brought in a weird thing, but it escaped, right? And now we have to find where it went. Obviously, the guy that came with it isn't here anymore.
Well, no. Actually, I think we can probably rule out a whale because, like, I don't think that carriage can fit a whale unless
Yeah.
unless whales are smaller than we thought they were.
I don't know. Well, either way, it's something.
So
Whitefish.
it's something,
A baby
but
whale.
probably not a whale.
Yeah. Does the name Whitefish
Baby
ring a
whale.
bell for any of us?
Well, Obi Dick.
There's a dick?
Thinking of all of your backgrounds, I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
that's
Maybe
something
dick.
rare then. Yeah, because like we previously like already inquired and couldn't really find anything.
Actually,
Okay.
Merlin can make me a history check.
Oh,
Merlin might.
legendary creature.
Merlin's
Ooh.
old enough that she might know.
Merlin,
Yeah.
the word whitefish is like somewhat familiar to you. You're like, what is this? Why does this seem familiar? What is and you recall ages and ages ago, you were at like you got invited to a very upscale dinner while you were still a student. Because you know you had a friend who had connections, and this is a very like high class dinner, and you remember something very strange about it because there were only 3 or 4 choices on the menu, and one of them was whitefish. And when you were like sort of ordering that dinner, and you like asked like your friend like, what the hell is whitefish? Why what is this? Because like the other choices were like, you know, like a very rare like breed of like cow. The other one was like a very like hard to find like someone had phoenix meat at the dinner. You asked your friend, I think it was like Cyrene, and you were like what's whitefish? And she like looked at you and she said like you shouldn't order that. And you're like, okay. But you do remember it being it, and that was probably the only time you've ever seen it. And you only remember this like exact incident because the thing that you ordered, which was like apparently this extremely rare cow blessed by even birds must land, like it's a very like rare god blessed cow. It was so delicious. That was the best steak you've ever had, and you remember this
Wow.
whitefish incident only because you remember the steak. That was also part of it.
The holy cow.
The
okay.
holy cow. Yes, Merlin.
Good lord.
Everybody here, Merlin would have eaten this holy cow. Yes, it was halal.
Yeah, the cow is so
Halal,
halal.
halal.
I want to give
my
inspiration for that.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go, you get one.
Help.
But yeah, Merlin, you're like, rich people eat this stuff. Like, not just rich people, rich, powerful people eat this stuff normally.
Right. Okay. Incredibly dangerous, rare, ancient, strange, valuable thing with lungs. The lungs are fascinating to me, you guys. Okay. Well, it broke free and we haven't. Wait, my connection.
Hmm?
Yeah, my connection like is kind of weird right now. I'll reconnect. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are here at the like the drowned carriage at the middle of the crossroads. The kids are still poking at the horse carcass at the end. Why don't we take like our break here since we're actually in we're at 9. So let's take our little break.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
See
Okay,
you in
okay.
20 minutos. See you
When are we
then.
meeting back?
At X22 or 32. X32.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. I'll be awake.
Okay. Be right back. Bye.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Oh my god, why is my
Sorry.
volume so high?
What? It's boosted, hey?
I
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Furikake. What is that?
Hmm?
What is
Oh.
that?
I mean, like, Yumi, you know what Bahu is, right? Do you?
What is that?
Pork.
No.
No, it's like pork floss. Pork
Yeah, I was
floss
gonna
is
say,
mixed in with
floss.
furikake. Yeah.
interesting. And like formed
Yeah.
into little coins.
Yeah, so it's like kind of crunchy actually, because usually pork floss is kind of soft, right? There are crunchy kinds, obviously, but this is the crunchier ones. They put in bonito flakes along with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and if you prefer to have it actually as furikake, they're crunchy enough so that because they come in one packet, little packets, so you can just sort of crush the pork floss into actual furikake if you want to like just dump it on rice.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they're so addictive. I'm just chewing through packs now.
Furikake.
Mm.
Okay. I'm eating apples.
Health.
I tried to buy what do you call it? Pizza. And then I saw that the delivery fee was like $6, and I was like, and then I
Oh.
saw that like my pizza would have cost like $30, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
you know what? I don't need pizza, you know.
Yeah.
So my mom fried some lumpia for me,
Nice.
and then I ate. She also fried me a cream croquette. So
Oh, that sounds so good.
I love crab cream croquette.
You sure do.
I sure do.
Do you eat a lot
You
of it? or something?
asking, is there crab cream croquette every time I go to 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Me making Yadi do crab cream croquette run.
Hunting
I need the cream. I need the crab.
the crab. It is good. I don't blame you.
Oh,
Yeah,
they sell that at 7-Eleven?
I think the Family Mart actually had another 7-Eleven.
Only Family
Yeah.
Mart has it.
Yeah.
It's so lame.
okay.
I love Family Mart.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice?
Wait, what? What does only Family Mart have?
Crab cream croquette.
Yeah, like in the hot
Oh.
food bar area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Famima.
I will say I like 7-Eleven's egg salad sandwich the best. I tried all three, Family Mart, Lawson's, and 7-Eleven. I'm a big fan of the 7-Eleven sandwich.
Yeah.
I have never tried the egg sandwich in any of them.
I'm a big egg sandwich fan, so
Well, egg sandwiches are so good. I like those a lot.
They're so good, yeah.
so
I
tasty.
didn't
I
understand
like
how.
them, but I wouldn't go to Japan to eat them, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, I get it. I understand.
I was so scared that they had like just on the shelves like hamburgers and egg sandwiches, like no refrigeration, just like on a shelf.
Yeah.
That terrified me.
What? They were refrigerated.
Not the ones that I saw.
Huh?
Huh.
Raw.
It was in like the baked goods section. It was weird.
Oh, in the baked goods section. That's not weird. The bakeries here do it too. I've seen
Meat
like
just hanging out, not in the fridge.
Yeah, I've seen the egg salad bread stuff, in the Asian bakeries here too, without the fridge. I think those are like baked in. I don't know.
Yeah, these ones weren't. It looked like one of them looked like a hot dog, basically.
Like a hot dog? Like
Yeah, and the other one looked
sausage
like a hamburger. Yeah.
hot dog bun?
Interesting.
That's pretty
Oh, like a
normal.
hot dog bun, and you put the egg mayo in it. Is that it?
Yeah, it looked like a hot dog bun, maybe a little bit thicker, and had like a kind of scrambled egg mixture on top.
Ooh, yum.
Oh.
Oh, I want to eat that now. Pian.
Fascinating.
Was it scrambled egg or was it cheese?
It said egg on the label.
Ah, interesting.
It's probably like egg mayo, isn't it?
It said egg salad sandwich.
Oh,
Oh,
Yum.
open-faced?
Interesting.
It looked good, but like it wasn't refrigerated, so I got nervous.
Valid.
I think when I
Understandable.
initially went grocery shopping, I forgot you can leave eggs out, like not refrigerated in countries that's not the United fucking States.
True.
So like I passed by the actual egg aisle. I'm like, it's not in the fridge section. I looked and they're just whole ass eggs unrefrigerated. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they do that here.
Yeah,
It's
It's
These ones are
perfectly
cooked.
safe. Yeah. Oh, if they're cooked, then it should be fine. We got raw eggs off the shelf too. And I'm like, damn, I forgot they do that.
Do you not do that overseas, like in the US?
No.
Do you
No,
always
the US you have to
refrigerate
refrigerate them because
They
they're
are always in
pasteurized.
fridge. It's true.
Yeah, because of the way they're
Ah.
pasteurized, they go bad if you don't refrigerate them.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
see.
So
You're
like,
right.
the
I've
only-
never seen them not in the fridge there. It's true.
Yeah, the only way you can get eggs not refrigerated is if you're in a literal farm, you know,
Right,
fresh from the
right,
chicken.
right.
But in the
Yeah.
stores, you have to refrigerate because of the pasteurization stuff that you have to do.
Oh, U.S. is also the only place where I've ever seen they have eggs in those UHT milk packets. Well, not UHT. They have like milk packet eggs.
What?
Milk packet?
The milk boxes. They actually you can get eggs in like milk boxes where you can have
You mean
only the egg white or only
the egg whites.
yolk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally the only country I've ever seen it in, and I was like, that's actually kind of convenient.
Yeah,
But
some
also-
of them are also meant for vegans because they're made of like chickpea stuff instead.
They have
Yeah.
those alternatives too, but like just
Yeah.
like regular egg, but just one pack is just all yolk and one pack is just all
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
You can get
at
them
the
together
grocery
too, but-
store, yeah.
Yeah. But they don't have them here.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they don't have them in Singapore either, probably, right?
No. I don't believe like it's because like I mean I don't know necessarily, but I don't think any Asian country does that.
No.
Yeah, actually not just Asian country. I've never seen it outside America.
Oh,
Seems like a convenience thing.
I think so. Yeah, I've just never seen it outside America. I think that's really fascinating.
Oh, interesting. It might really just be a US thing.
I'm trying to
Americans
remember.
aren't that like good at things. So sometimes they want to take the lazier way.
I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
if I
Me.
saw it in Europe or not, and I think I might have, but it was only in like Whole Foods.
That makes
Oh.
sense. Like American-ish only kind of stores.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Love you, Whole
Oh,
Foods. The universal
Oh, Whole
constant. Well,
Oh my goodness.
my universal constant.
I do miss my old apartment. I literally lived right across the Whole Foods. Do you remember that, Monty?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
and the,
Yeah, it was so convenient.
across from the Whole Foods and the Starbucks.
Yeah, they were both literally like
Whoa.
2-minute walk for someone who can't walk, so it's
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
That's so
I just
chill,
had
it's like-
dinner there.
So convenient.
Yeah, and the Mitsuwa was like 10-minute drive max for traffic.
Yo.
Oh, it's
So good.
Wow.
They opened
Wow,
Mitsuwa,
prime
like,
location.
here in the valley. But it's like a baby meat. It's like Mitsuwa Junior. It's like it's
Mitsuwa
like 4
Junior?
things. It's
Oh.
really small. But that's where I got the crab cream coquette.
Oh,
From
nice.
Mitsuwa
nice.
Junior.
Nice,
That
nice.
cream croquet sounds so good.
It's so
Mitsuwa Junior.
go get yourself a crab cream coquette. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deserve it. Okay. Everybody got their water, their snacks.
Charles
I
has
think-
two tangerines. Oh, ew!
Gross.
So sad. No!
Oh
That sucks.
I'm so sad, guys.
Oh
I'm
no.
so scared because I've been eating tangerines all day, and I'm like, that's not. I didn't even know that they could be filled with mold, so that's my new fear.
Right?
New fear.
Oh
unlocked.
my
Oh
god.
my
The
god.
outside looked perfectly fine. Like even the peel itself was juicy. And as soon as I turn around, it's blue. I can see the
That's
blue
terrifying.
underneath the
Jesus
skin
Christ.
of a tangerine.
I don't
I'm just
like
like-
the idea of it blue.
Blue.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
blue.
Oh,
I'm
I
just like,
that.
girl,
That's really
take a picture and
bad.
send you guys.
Oh,
No.
Sure.
Spoiler tag it.
Yeah, spoiler tag it. so people can keep their appetite.
I'm literally eating apples right now.
I'm eating popcorn.
Ah.
Okay, please don't comment on how much of a mess my computer is. How do I spoil a tag? Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. It tells you.
Oh hell.
Sent.
Good. That looks photoshopped.
Let me see.
Oh no.
Okay, the picture makes it like grayer, but it's actually really bright blue.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Ew.
Oh no.
Cried if that was on my any of the 4 tangerines I ate today.
I think you'd be
Yeah,
dead.
I
Aren't
need-
you like hella allergic to mold?
Yeah, sure.
Oh
I think you'd find out very, very quickly.
I would just throw up projectily.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like, oh
Praying
guys, I
for
no
money.
D&D today, I threw up.
I'm full of no D&D today. Help.
Oh. Olga.
Hunger bunger.
Also, me sharing this with you guys in the background.
Oh,
Oh,
Little man.
the little scrunkle bungle I drew for you, eh?
Hey,
So
I
cute.
framed it.
Ah.
so strongly.
He's a little guy.
Crunkly little
So
man.
freaking cute. My goodness.
It's just a little.
I'm
I
gonna
like
sculpt
the
it,
sticker.
Monica.
Where'd you get the
Yeah.
sticker from?
One of my friends drew like all of our LCs as stickers.
Aw,
Oh, that's cute.
It was
I
so
really
funny
like the
because
frame as well.
thank you. It's from Daiso.
Oh.
Aw.
Like my friend drew everyone's like Final Fantasy characters, and there was Kevin.
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 Oh, Kevin.
Kevin's isekai adventure into Final Fantasy.
No.
Charles is like, I would kill him off before he made it there. Literally, this is for your own good. Cock's gun. Oh, Kevin.
Isekai him back.
Please. He belongs in the coil.
It's so fucking funny.
Kevin and Coil. Oh my god. One of these.
Yeah, when
days-
Kevin's dying, like he sees visions of Final Fantasy 14, right? He's like, oh,
Oh god.
Oh
His
my
isekai. His isekai episode.
Involuntary isekai.
Yeah. Hit
Oh,
so
by
sad.
a D&D truck.
Oh my,
Oh my
oh
god.
my god, don't give me ideas. My previous.
Please don't.
My DM.
Yeah.
Charles, don't worry. I would never send you to
Oh.
Final Fantasy World.
The art where Moni runs us over with a horse-drawn carriage, and we're like,
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
That's usually how people go like into their isekai universes, right? They
Right,
get hit by a
yeah.
car,
Hit by a truck-kun.
yeah.
run over
Overworked.
by overworked, falls through a pothole, you know.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. My other DM was like giving me ideas, and it was like, you should turn all of your party. Actually, no, I won't say it because I might do it.
God. Was everything everywhere all at once an isekai, you think?
Huh?
I think it was. I know
I think
Anger
it
versus
was.
Isekai.
That's what I heard at least.
I mean, if Fresh Prince of Bel-Air counts as an isekai, then I'm sure that counts as an isekai, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Wait, what?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
I
is
love
the
that.
loosest term of an isekai.
Wait, how does that work? What does it mean?
Wait, did you not see the meme like from a long time ago? It's like what counts as an isekai?
No?
It was the meme. It was like what was it? Traditionalist, and then the
Oh.
fuck,
Oh
let me
my
find
God.
it. Hold on, it's so good. It's like one of those chart memes.
Yes. And
Oh god, let me see if I can find it. The isekai, yeah, like structure purist, structure neutral, structure rebel, like that stuff.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, that
isekai?
meme. It kind of makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. He's not from Bel Air.
Yeah, he's not from Bel Air. He got sent into a whole new world, which is rich people. Like, I'm trying to find a
Mhm.
better chart, but it's
Oh
this
my
What is
chart.
Harry Potter doing there? Structural rebel ingredient purist.
Yeah.
Structure purist, ingredient purist. Oh my god.
Harry Potter isekai. No.
Radical isekai anarchy is so fucking funny to me.
It's so funny.
Isekai world can be anything. Any form of
Mhm.
estrangement in a setting unfamiliar to
I'm rewatching Inuyasha as an adult right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, are you rewatching it? How is it?
Okay.
Hell yeah, I am.
Nice. How is it? How's it been?
It's great. Oh my god. I understand a little bit more nuance as an adult, as it turns out.
Yeah. Actually, Inuyasha, if you think about it, a little fucked up.
It's pretty fucked
A
up,
little
yeah.
fucked up. A little like, oh, that shouldn't happen to a teenage girl.
Yeah, I think they retconned her age. At the start of season 3 that I just watched, she says that she's a 15-year-old girl, or that she fell through the well when she was 15. But I thought she said she was 13 in the first couple episodes, so I think they aged her up.
Oh.
Might also be a... Is this in English, or is this
Oh, I'm watching the dub.
the dub? It could be a translation error, considering how old that shit was.
Yeah.
I thought she was 15 this whole time, but
It was,
like in the manga?
I had the English dub, but I also had the English subtitles on, and the subtitles were a translation of the Japanese that was different than the localization of the audio. Both of them said the same age.
Whoa. I always thought she was 15. What the fuck?
Well, I guess they retconned it, so she is.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best.
Probably for
And
the best.
She's like, I'm in middle school.
Oh. Sheesh.
Gosh.
Yeah. I mean, considering all the things that's happened, I'm like, yeah, she really shouldn't be 13. 15 is also pretty bad, but it's better than 13.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? How old? Did anybody else watch Fushigi Yugi?
It sounds
Yes.
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I really
Well,
like
the
that.
OG one, like I think they had a new one that I didn't watch.
There's a new. Ew, I'm not watching that.
Like a remake?
Ew.
No, I think
No
they
way.
did some sequel about like
an
the
actual
Genbu.
sequel. Oh, okay.
There was some OVA about the Genbu clan
What?
that I didn't watch.
Huh.
I mean, like fact check me, but like I think it. Yeah, see, somebody's backing me up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not watch that.
Yeah. Although if we're all back, we can start, I guess. Since it's getting
Mhm.
pretty late for some of you guys, right?
Oh yeah. Oops. I
Oh,
forgot.
Oh yeah, it's pretty late.
We should start.
Yeah, no worries.
Hehe. So you guys are. What are you? What's
Who are
happening?
we?
Who are you? Oh,
By
okay,
the
I fixed it.
bridge.
Thank God.
Yep.
Sorry, I was.
I think the game is still paused. Is that okay?
Is it? Let me unpause
Yeah.
it. Thank you. So yeah,
Alright.
you guys are at the bridge. Yeah, what do you want to do? You found the chain, found the carriage, found some stuff about a white fish? Question mark.
Right. Now we need to get to the mines, right? Like the kids, because that's the. I assume like the mines have like shafts that lead further underground, where they may be connected to parts of the river, perhaps. And also
Or
the
we
mines
could
might be
ask them where the-
flooded. Yeah.
We could ask them where the mines are from here.
Yep. Yeah, we can do that. I think we can go to the kids now and ask, like, hey, do you know about the mines from earlier? Where are they? Are they around this area?
Yeah.
Where?
He like licks his finger and sticks him in the air. Kind of that way.
Okay. Where's he pointing?
He points down, like sort of this direction. It's
Downstream?
well, normally you can enter the mines like through, like this open. The mine entrance is blocked off. Normally, actually, and he points down into the river. It's like Like around down this way, there's an entrance, but it looks pretty closed to me. But I mean, that's why I'm bringing you guys. Why you guys are bringing us here is so we can show you the alternate way. Come follow us.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, where's your super secret entrance?
you can't tell anybody about it, obviously, but you guys are spies, so you guys know how to deal with that kind of thing. These are the kids. Just bear with me. They're around. And he like hops over here. Excuse me, pardon me. Hops, and then he like. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Bless you.
He like stands here. It's like, we need to cross this part. But I don't want to get wet.
I can handle that for you.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you need to cross to the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just like put the kids, there is like a bit of a rail, by here, right? Like the side, this area?
Yeah, there's like a rail.
Okay, can I put the kid like on my shoulders and just sort of like carry him across and tell him to use like the rail as support, if anything?
Oh. Yeah, sure. He gets up there and like first thing he goes, "Wee!" and he's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll just swim across with him.
Okay. You guys make
Paddle
it.
time.
Paddle. He hops off, and then I guess you ferry the other two children as well.
Yeah, come over here. I'll catch you. Since I'll just like stay in the middle to make sure everybody can cross safely.
Okay. So, yeah, all of you guys. Ooh, he's getting bigger. All of you guys make it across. Well, I don't know. What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, my thing was lagging like hell.
I can fly across. I don't know about the rest of you.
You swim across.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just be
It's not
careful
that deep,
again.
right?
We gotta stop doing this stuff. Can we not be in water next time?
Well, the river's just here. Don't blame the water.
If you want to, I think there's like a fall. Like, can we see this fallen tree on top of the map? Then, like, if you want to go the long way around, maybe.
Oh,
Just,
true.
like,
There is
the
a
bridge.
tree. Yeah, there is a tree further up. You can just like use it to get across.
I think that's safer.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to come?
Sure.
Sure thing.
Okay. Walk across now.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
With the party.
So which direction is the water flowing? Is it this way?
Oops.
It's going this way. Down this way.
Okay. Yeah, so even if we like maybe lose it, so we can catch it.
Yeah, downstream.
I'll go fishing.
That's true. That's true.
We'll
wait
on Maya's right.
here for you.
Yeah.
I'll just face them there.
Okay. Ah, yes,
Sweet.
Merlin. It's just out here, just like, I'm going. Okay, Eleanor, Kevin, is Hako with them?
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Okay.
That was extremely laggy. Okay.
No.
Here.
Oh,
All right.
Do we just cross it?
The remaining
Oh,
tree,
God, this
we are
thing's
waiting
lagging.
for
Give me
you.
a sec.
Yes, we will wait for you.
Oh, God.
Funny.
We just cross
Wait.
it?
I went the wrong way. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, this thing's like lagging like crazy.
It really
It is
is.
lagging a lot for me too.
Oh, is it lagging? So I don't.
Not lagging.
I don't
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
They
not lagging for
finally
me.
made it.
Where,
It's alright,
Where
it's
are you
alright.
guys? Where are you guys? Oh,
Up top.
I was like, where the
Up
fuck
top.
did they go? Oh, the tree.
All right, come down, y'all. So far, so good.
Do we just go through?
I love the animation of like if you drag your token somewhere, it just takes the longest time to slide down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're walking in slow motion.
Yeah.
I'm so
Come join us.
sad. We get lag here, but with Albert, I have to erase the stupid fog. We might just switch back to Albert if that's the case.
Yeah.
The
Come,
lag's
I
kind
think
of
this is
booming.
fine
come
though.
down. Come down,
I think the
Hako.
animation's funny.
Yes, thank you. Please drag me down. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
yeah.
Taco
If
looks
you need
so
to move,
weak, just like
yeah.
Floating.
If you need to, yeah. If
They're
you need to
just-
move and it's too laggy, maybe somebody can help.
They're just like floating along. Like,
Woohoo!
yeah.
Okay. But now we can follow the kids downstream, further downstream, right? Which I assume is where the entrance is.
He coughs. He's just like, actually, it's over here. And he walks
Wait,
over this puddle, and he's just like, so you gotta, and he like moves some of the lily pads around, and he points, and you see like a little, you thought it was like a firefly at first, but it's actually like a little pinhole of light right at the bottom of this little weird pond. It's just like, so this is actually one of the I think it was one of the old air holes that they built for the mine that you know they usually have, but we found out it was big enough that you could probably squeeze through there, but you have to like swim through and then drop down from the ceiling. Yeah, that's it. That's the entrance. Ta-da!
Where's the normal entrance anyway? Out of curiosity.
He like points to this like mound, and then it's like it's underwater.
So
Where?
how do you
Which
guys
mound?
normally
Sorry.
go in?
Points here, like here,
a white
Oh,
fish
oh.
mine.
Ah, okay, here.
here.
Hmm.
This mound.
Okay, gotcha. I see it. Thank you. I see.
The kids, how they usually go in? Like from here, like they just jump in or what?
So they normally go in.
How do they go in from wherever they led us to?
Wait, what?
Okay, so they brought us to this entrance here, right?
Yeah.
So can I ask them how they usually like going through
you
from this entrance? Like they just jump in?
well, you gotta swim in, and then you gotta swim for a little bit, and then you there's like a rock that you move once you're down there, and that should open up the hole. Rain, can you make your mic louder? Have you like bass
me?
boosted?
Hold
Oh,
on.
you are so quiet, right?
It's true. Can barely hear you.
Louder.
Is this okay?
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was my dial. But yeah, okay. Is the water very deep?
It's like 30 feet deep ish. It took us a while to swim down there, but I dropped my homework into the puddle, into the pond, and then I just swam down to go get it, or else I would die. So then I went to go get it, and then I almost fell into the mine. Oh wait, I almost forgot. And he like runs over here, and he like picks at some of these rocks and pulls it up. And there's like a rope sort of like jammed in between the rocks, and then you can see the rope actually flows down into the hole. It's just like, we use this to get back up, and up and down. Might help if you're trying to get down there, but Neela looks at you guys like, you guys are all kind of fat, so I don't know if it'll hold your weight or anything.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Nothing. And then they like chuckle at each other like, I didn't say anything.
Called fat in my entire life.
Who called you fat? You didn't do that.
Being gaslit.
What?
Gaslit by kids?
You know, instead of denying what you say, you could just say sorry. That's it.
I'm
It's
not
important
sorry
skill.
though. Sorry.
See?
I feel all better.
That's good. Easy.
Yeah. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Costs nothing to be a good person.
It's true.
Yeah, but it's kind of lame. You ask me.
Spies also have to learn to be polite too. People have to like you, right?
Don't
But
you
not in like a weird fake way either.
Don't
But
you just
you know what I
kill
mean.
people you don't like?
Hmm?
If you're a spy, you can just, get down and then kill them. If you don't
Well,
like them.
they still have to like you before you kill them.
Oh. That's hard.
Yeah. That life is hard, isn't it? That's why you have to work very diligently in this field.
Alright. Well, you can use our rope. That's fine.
Thanks. They give a thumbs up.
Okay.
But it's like really deadpan.
Like looks at you like not sure if want to idolize or confused.
Yeah. In the most deadpan way ever.
You wet eyes just like, okay. Well, we're gonna go now, thanks. I think I have to go feed my chickens. So we're gonna go by, I'm gonna like, scamper off to the distance.
Bye.
Gone. Alright. You guys are at the pond hole. What do you wanna do?
I guess the most. I feel like we should ask Somme to go down first, but
So is
Nurse
here.
like hinting.
Check on that rock that we're supposed to move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a big rock at the bottom. Like you guys can see it pretty easily. There's like a big rock at the bottom, and also the rope that's like sort of tied to like the shore here to these rocks. Vaguely leads down there. Let me draw the rope.
Yeah. Can we maybe just? I know Naren is not here now, but can we just get Somme down first?
Okay. Somebody can go first. She needs to
I'm
make a
back.
strength.
What happened?
Oh, there you go.
What?
Water shenanigans. You are necessary.
Okay, so you need me to breathe? Okay, what happened, you
Mhm.
guys? What?
You
the
need to
kid
move the rock
left.
at the bottom of the pond.
There's a rock at the bottom of the pond. Is it like basically like pulling a plug out from a sink kind of thing?
Yes, basically that.
Oh, okay, right. Well, if it's attached to a rope on land, right? Can't we just do it together?
We
The rope.
could do it together.
The rope
but,
is down, like going down.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, but it's not
okay.
attached to the. The rope just goes down. It's not attached.
Oh,
to
the rope is loose, is what you mean?
No, so
Okay.
the rope is like tied to this rock on the surface, but the rope itself is like leading
Oh, it's
down.
dangling in the water.
Yeah, it's dangling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's not
the
tied
rock
to the
itself,
rock
it's
underwater.
right. Okay, I
Yeah, the
understand.
rock itself is here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and I can help try to move the rock at the bottom. It's currently obscuring the entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that. What do I have to roll?
The rope is for the kids to just like find their way back.
Yep.
If they go down, so
Okay.
you can use it.
Okay. I guess like then I can go into the water, follow the general direction of the rope to where everybody else is sort of like directing me to, where the big rock is obscuring what I assume is like the entranceway, the air hole or something. Can I try to move the rock?
Yes, please make me a athletics check, please.
Okay. That's a +7. 17.
Yep. You do it. That's the rock. It moves. It wiggles a bit. And like as you pull it, make me a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh. Well, if I fall in, at least you know this is the way. Oh, that's terrible. 6.
Yeah.
no.
So as you like basically you said it earlier yourself, it's like pulling the plug out of a bathtub.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you pulled the rock out of the hole, and the hole, the kids made it seem like it's small enough for a kid to wiggle through. It is almost the diameter of the rock. It is a big hole.
Oh.
And once you
Wow.
unplug this sort of pond thingy, you realize it's less of a hole and actually more of an exhaust pipe that has just been unplugged. And as it pops open, you scramble, but you are unable to find purchase, and you find yourself flowing with the water through the exhaust pipe down into the cave, which I will move you to once everybody.
As usual. There's been an unusual amount of elves going down holes in this campaign so far. What is up with this?
Elves really like to do the slip and slide in this campaign so far. I don't know what it is.
Okay, alarmed, Avani will jump after you with the draining water. Because
Yeah, at least it takes you exactly where you want to be, right? I'm just okay.
Well, yeah, alarmed
Like a
by the fact that you are going down the
Yeah.
the proverbial drain.
It's like the world's shittiest amusement park ride. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Literally being
It's like,
flushed
Avani will
down the
jump right
toilet.
after you. It's like, wait,
Okay, anybody else going down the toilet?
wait, what?
Anybody
Can
else
we
getting
wait
flushed?
until all the water drains down, or will always be some water filled in there?
No, all the water drains out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess we should all go.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you get flushed, and then you land here, wet and plopped. Let me move all your tokens over here. Maybe I should just make my map smaller. That makes it less.
That might be part of the. This map looks huge.
Yeah. Are you guys here?
No?
Wait.
Not yet.
You're here now.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Lo-
Yeah.
Loading, there we go.
Loading cave. We are here now. Yes.
Well, you guess the lighting works. Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Really excited
Congratulations.
about my walls and lighting working. But yeah, you guys are here. Wherever here is, it is wet and dank and dark. Kind of sloppy. You see, the floor underneath you. Actually, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Anybody?
All of us?
Perception.
All? Okay.
Oh,
17.
oh, you dice rollers. Nice. Oh.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, so those of you who rolled above a 15, you can tell the floor, even though it's kind of wet and sandy and sloppy, there is sort of like a hardness underneath, and you can tell some of it is paved with cobblestones. There's what seem to be really old tracks and grooves where carts maybe would have bumped into the walls, but this is a weird underground passageway sort of thing. And up above you, you can see a little bit of the light from the sky, beaming down into the hole. Yeah, you're here.
Is that the only light?
Actually, no. It's pretty if you can see in here, you can see in here. It's pretty. Your vision's pretty good. It doesn't seem like you need
Okay.
something about this place almost has a faint glow to it.
Interesting.
But it seems like your vision's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Can I check with you? Is this is this area a dead end?
Nope. There seems to be ways to go up and also ways to go down. You guys are sort
it's
of
not
at.
a dead end.
You're sort of halfway through some stairs at the moment. Which area are you pointing at?
I don't know if you can see.
I can see
here,
your where's your cursor? Down here?
Yeah, is this a dead end or no?
No, it seems to
You can,
turn,
go
it seems
up?
to turn and it seems to
Okay,
go
just
further.
checking.
Yeah.
So we have basically two options available to
Mhm.
us.
are you guys doing?
Well, left or right?
Well, Merlin's going right, so I want to maybe follow Merlin.
I
Okay.
mean, we're here in the first place because, I mean, Avani's acquaintance, friend, contact, their party was lost in some caves and then got attacked by what seems to be some sort of water adjacent creature, right?
So let's hope it's the same
And
cave.
yeah, there's a pretty good chance that we're in the same cave that they are in, but I don't hear any signs of, combat.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to think at least that heading upwards is a better idea than heading southwards. I mean,
Okay, Merlin
There's
will
no,
move
like-
forward
You mean to
first,
turn right rather than to turn left, right? Is what you're saying.
and I guess
yeah.
Okay.
she will mention that there is some scratch marks on the floor or something, whatever that is.
Oh, there seems to be yeah, I see that too. There are scratch marks
Claw marks, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys seem to see what was, and you see sort of splotches of brown on the floor. May or may not be mud or blood, but there seems to have been some sort of fight in this area.
Oh shit. Okay.
Huh.
What is it?
Are you guys sneaking or are you just walking around?
I guess
Well,
once we get to
haven't
around the
seen it
center,
yet.
right?
But
Because I think past this point we had started being a bit quieter, right? Because at first we didn't even know where we are, but now we seem to
did
be
we
at a
hear
crossroads.
anything?
Yeah.
I think
Did we
after we
hear
saw the
anything?
claw mark, then maybe we
Yeah.
can start slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Do we hear anything when we're here?
You don't hear anything.
I see something. I see something.
Don't roll me stealth checks while you're here.
Okay,
You know
sure.
what? Oh, wait. Can I cast Pass Without Trace?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
That's really helpful.
So that's +10 to everybody's stealth,
Oh.
right?
Stealth, thank you.
Heck yes.
So do you
I
run it?
will. Are we all rolling stealth?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Wow.
Oh my
look at
god,
all
this
these-
is the highest dex
You guys are so
Taco will
sneaky.
ever roll.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow. So sneaky.
Yes, and you all get a +10 to whatever you rolled. So
Oh my god.
That's great.
Ninjas.
28. Oh my god.
Oh,
why did we
why did
like,
why did we
zoom
just zoom into
Oh
all
my
of them?
god.
Zooms in when he types.
I must have done something just then.
That's so funny.
I also
was.
typed it twice.
Okay.
I find the fact that Kevin has a +8 to stealth flat is kind of incredible, actually. Wow,
Bar things.
Just hanging out.
that's crazy.
Enter the character
Where's
of Kevin.
Hako? I feel like she's
I
missing
think
a
17.
picture.
Oh yeah, where's Hako?
Where's Hako?
Oh.
At the
Oh,
bottom,
Hako's
shit, I'll bring
Thank
I'll bring
you.
Hako up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pull Hako
Dragging
up.
them.
Would you like
Get
to
up here.
all cluster maybe?
Yeah. Because it has to be around Avani, right? I'll move
Yeah.
down.
Okay,
Would you all like to cluster? Yeah, something like
You're in
that.
a fucking
Hi.
prong formation.
can I ask someone to use oh god, I don't know what that skill is called. The one that you can
Divine
send.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll do that as well.
I
As we
see
move forward.
something.
We're just hey, what's there?
Okay.
I see something.
Do you see something?
Yes! I posted a screenshot of it.
Oh, I didn't make the walls good enough. Oops. Okay. So you don't see that as Merlin. Don't worry about it. But
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I saw something too. I'm gonna pretend I did not.
Yeah.
I do not
It's from
see
my
it.
shitty
What are you
roll
guys
making.
seeing?
Pretend we do not.
Nothing.
At the top
Innocent.
right, Charles. At the right
Yeah,
side.
Tab, so I'm good.
I see nothing.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
can you use divine
Yeah,
sense?
Yeah,
and
divine.
see-
I'll use divine sense as we move forward.
There, I
It'll
closed
detect
it.
celestials, fiends, or undead.
I
Basically.
closed
Okay,
it. You can't
um,
see anymore.
Mm.
Do you
like
ping
everyone's
anything?
cursor
Does
was
anything
around there.
ping now?
I don't know. It's up to the
How
DM.
long does it last?
I think it's instant. I don't think it has it's not locate object that can hold for 10 minutes or something. It's instant basically.
Oh, okay.
60 feet around this, is there like anything that's celestial, fiend, or undead? Or does this cave seem like kind of empty at the moment?
60 feet. Let me, can you put your measure up?
Where me?
I'll do it.
There's the measurement control.
Yep.
So
The
60,
measure
let
distance.
me make one for you. So 60 feet across, right?
Yeah, a radius around me. Should cover like a majority of the
Oh,
cavern, I
60
hope.
foot radius. That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Well,
go.
maybe the cave is just small.
There you go, 60 feet.
Well,
Nice.
Well,
Wow.
Boom, boom.
well.
You don't sense anything.
okay,
Mm.
seems okay.
Actually, wait,
Well, at
what?
least it's not one of those three things.
What is it? What does
Yeah.
it sense? What does it sense for you?
Celestial, fiend, undead, and fae.
Celestial, fiend, undead, and fae. Nope. Not one of
Okay.
those things.
Alright, cool. So far so good, guys. I don't sense any of the above categories, but you know.
Any of
Might
Do
be
we
anything
want
else.
to like investigate these
Yeah.
claw marks before we
Oh,
move
for
on?
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Okay, let's go back.
Sure.
Are we going
Can
to
we
roll?
look at these to see what could have made them? Like a wild creature or
the claw marks? Yeah, you can make a investigation or a nature check if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yay.
Kevin's looking at grass.
There's no grass here. What are you talking
Yes.
about?
no grass here, Kevin.
Looking at local moss.
There is
Oh,
some
you're
nice
just like, oh,
moss.
you must be a
PhD
grass
in
variant, and the moss is like, what?
Wow. Cool. So you guys are looking at the claw marks. Funnily enough, it seems like it was made by some like four-clawed creature. But like as you investigate, you also find that there's like some signs of like magic, like residue, like on the floor, and also maybe like pits of what could have been like arrows being like hitting the stone. So it looks like there were like forces fighting here of some sort.
Ooh.
For sure. But it's definitely some four-clawed creature. That the
Alright.
British
Wait, when you
are-
say four clawed, does that mean that it has like 4 fingers or has 4 legs?
Yes.
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 Both.
So you're saying it's a horse because horses have 4 fingers.
What?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Because structurally their legs are like shaped like fingers, right?
Hooves? Those are his
I look
hooves.
at Kevin like, what does he say? Charles?
Because a horse's leg is technically like structured like a finger. That's why they don't have any like
True.
toes at the end.
I mean,
But
That's
they
weird.
yes,
also don't make
but
claw marks.
Big if
I guess-
true. Oh my god.
Yes.
I guess we can
I
just
mean, technically Kevin's correct.
those
But they
are
also
her hooves, you bitch.
Those are hooves. Okay, well,
Oh my god.
you think what you want to think about the claw marks. But yeah, that's what it is.
Let us move across now together with Avani, who is very helping us stealth.
Yes, you guys are
Avani,
stealthing-
you can pick a corridor.
Oh,
Since we all have to
move
stay around
upwards,
you.
I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Stealthing ahead. Guys are going. Rain, you do see like the light edges of like a campfire, it seems.
There's a whole ass guy there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
wait,
Can somebody get rid of the blue area?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
Let me get
The
rid of
GM.
it.
Do we see people? We see people.
You see
You see
people.
Oh yeah.
You see people.
Yeah.
Are these the people we're looking for?
Yes, I
there's,
think
like,
we've met them before.
Are we still hidden behind the rocks or what?
Well, Bonnie's definitely not. Bonnie's just standing there.
But I think Avani's the best choice to be just standing there. You know these guys.
they see you like peeking back and forth between the rocks. They're like, the
Oh well, if they're the people we are looking for, then we should just go over.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you see,
yeah, we've met them before, haven't we?
yeah, you recognize these people. I gave them better tokens this time. But this is the team you met, the friendly team that you met, way back then. Also contains Jorl, who is also from the Cobalt coalition of what is it? The also sponsored Avani. There's a half elf, a halfling, two dwarves, and a tiefling. And they're like sort of sitting around. Let me draw a campfire. I didn't.
Oh hey, we found you. They say hey, we found you guys.
Oh, okay, it's you guys. And you see like the halfling in the back like put down her shield, like she was about to do something. It's like you guys were very quiet. The person speaking right now is the black-haired half elf in the middle. Is like, you guys were really quiet. I'm glad. Did you got our message, right?
Yeah,
we
we
did.
saw. I mean, we saw signs of a fight out there, so we thought it'd be better to be quiet.
That's probably for the best. In case I, didn't introduce myself, I'm Rui again. And he like points to Jorl, like, you're Jorl's friend, right? Jorl is like not conscious. He's like arms jellyfished out, and he's like snoring.
Okay.
Next to the fire. He's like not awake. And like any of you guys can do like a perception check. But if you're like you can just see that they look pretty beat up. They look really tired. Like, they just experienced something incredibly unpleasant.
Oh my god, Kevin?
Oh, Kevin, perception.
Wow.
Kevin, perception.
Bomb. You can tell
Kevin
that, like,
perceiving.
Joel is like unconscious, but he's like pretty heavily injured. You see like somebody had like bandaged up his sides. There's a dwarf here. He has like his hood up. And like you see what looks to be like a long sword. That's like cracked, like in half. It's in like two pieces next to him. And then the halfling with the shield, her hands have like little like burn marks at the like tips, like some like very obvious injury there. But the tiefling in the back looks okay, and so does Rui. But he's like, yes, right, I'm Rui again. Jorl points to the dwarf up top. That's Daoji. This is Thea. And that's Farrier. We really appreciate you guys coming out to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves, I guess.
Yeah. We've met
Turn.
briefly before.
Right.
I guess. We can just like kind of briefly introduce ourselves. You know Avani. I'm Sonmei. That's Kevin, Merlin, Eleanor. Hako is
Where's Hako?
down.
Can I just say,
Wait,
I
okay.
only have one monitor, and I tab between my notes and my character sheet and all this stuff all the time, and I can't keep up.
Okay.
You're pulling Hako up.
Well, yeah.
All
maybe
right. We're
we-
arranging formation now.
Boyfriend formation.
Okay. That's all of us, I think.
Why are there
Wait, tell
six?
me, we need
Yeah.
to switch formation.
Hold on. Why are there 6 of you? Aren't there supposed to be only 1, 2, 3? There's 5. And then
We're special.
the cleric like sits up and is just like, "Were you?
We're special.
Huh?
We're special.
You're special? What does that mean?"
Yeah. We got special clearance from the Chancery. A bit of an accident. But that aside, right? I just sort of gestured to the
fill us
cave.
in?
Yeah, what happened here?
Yeah.
Yeah, long story, but want to fill us in?
Yeah. So the halfling like sort of like moves her shield like down again, and she's like, we were gonna go to one of the what is it? The dots, not Thriceberg, but the one of the top one to the right. We just thought it'd be like you know, an easy thing, and I think we had some instructions about freeing a you know, there's this old tale about how one of the arcana, you know, rose to godhood because they freed this like mythical beast from captivity, and you know, we are sort of like, so we're supposed to, you know, imitate what they did. So you know, there's supposed to be some sort of trapped monster down here. I think we found it, but it's definitely not trapped anymore, or if it was trapped, we don't know where it is. We've been fighting off these what are they called? And then the dwarf up top, he goes, are you familiar with Ember Hulks? They're these big bug creatures. We get them a lot in the caves and in the mines, and I think they have made this place their home. We were going to free the whatever it was, but I think these things are guarding it, and we haven't been able to. I think they caved in where that thing's being held. We only saw a glimpse of it, but it didn't seem well at all. But yes, Jorl points to him. He got the worst of it. I think one of the Umber Hulks nearly took his leg off. If it weren't for Thea here doing her best to make sure it didn't fall off, I'm not sure there would be much Jorl left to greet you guys. And then on cue, he snores really loudly.
Oh. Damn.
Well,
But you've
So-
only... Yeah, Avani, go ahead.
so what do you plan to do from here?
And I think Ray's like speaking in. I think we're gonna regroup, take a bit of a rest. Maybe this is not, I think, something to be dealt with just us. There's a really big nest, I think, for the Umber Hulks that made this place their home. If maybe we could team up and hopefully clear it out and split the pot. Does that sound reasonable?
I mean, I'm okay with that. The main problem
Sure.
isn't even the Umber Hulks. It's the thing that escaped, right?
Right. How are you guys in the area? What were you all doing earlier as well? Did you hear about
We were in
weird
Thriceburg.
announcement and that kind of thing?
We did, yeah. That whatever happened
Yeah.
down south, right?
Yeah.
Thing happened. You don't go. Please don't come here. But it's open again now, or something.
Yeah, I think it's too far for us to probably head back at this point. We've got what, like a week left? Less than that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, we were in Thriceburg when we got your message, so.
Oh, okay. What's the task in Thriceburg? We were thinking of heading there, but this task was closer.
I'll be honest. I actually don't know.
Oh.
All we know is that there's some missing merchant, a missing fish merchant.
Fish merchant, huh?
Mm.
You know, when we were passing by this Satyr village, I think it's like around the river, right when you cross the Broadway. Did you all pass by the?
We know it.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, yeah.
The Satyr was talking something about being interested in some special merchants that come up to Thriceburg, and sort of lamenting that he couldn't come. Do you think that has something to do with this?
Oh,
Sort
yeah,
of,
weren't
I
the kids saying something about like the oddities?
Yeah,
Fair.
there was gonna be some sort of like basically fair of weird items and creatures that the people at Trisput wanted to hold 2 weeks ago. Some dude caught some kind of sea beast and was taking it to Triceburg, but he never showed up. Um, I
That's
think
what they call
I think like the big monster that escaped and is currently sitting its ass somewhere around here is the thing that he caught. We found his carriage upstream, overturned, and whatever he was carrying seems to have escaped.
Upstream. How far upstream? We've been underground for like the last couple of days. All the way from and he like pulls out like a crude drawing of the map. It's like this is a little strange because we entered here and it's on the other side of the forest that you guys saw, and we've been walking for a couple of days down here. The tunnels dug by the Ember Hulks, I think we've been stuck here because they seem to change. They make this place their home and they dig out new tunnels and collapse other ones. So I'm not sure if we're still on our task or if we're on your task now at this point. But
I mean, does it really matter at the end of the day? As long as we like, get the hell out of here and figure out what happened to the thing that went missing. That's it.
Maybe they're indirectly the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Could amount to the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, please feel free to sit down and take a load off. They usually don't show up until the nighttime, so we've been taking the time to rest up here. They tend to come in waves, so I'd ready up if I were you.
Alright. How many at a go and how many waves?
It just depends. I think if they smell blood, they tend to come more faster. It's been pretty hard. The tiefling has been like quiet in the back the whole time. It's just like, it's been perhaps. Sometimes we see 5 at a time. Sometimes we see 12. Some are larger, some are smaller, but we did see. Do you remember the tunnel they dug in the it's towards the western bank? I think they took the sea beast there. The sea beast, we saw a little bit of it, or what we think it is. Are you familiar with? He makes like this illusion, in their hand. We only saw perhaps the bottom half, or just part of it. But it was large and brilliant, aurora-ish blue. I don't know if any of you have gone far north, but it reminds me a bit of the Northern Lights, over near in the Frigid Circle. Something about it, if it is indeed what I think it is, we should be very careful in retrieving it and making sure it knows we're here to help.
What do you think it is?
This is just conjecture. And then you see like the rest of their party that is like awake, like kind of like raise their eyebrows and like shake their head, but then he's like, no, it's just, they want to know. I grew up in the far north, and we have a lot of tales of the Sea Guardian. Then an old creature that has been in charge of the northern waters for as long as we can remember. It is large, and it is said to make lakes and rivers behind its wake. It is also made of almost pure Fey energy, so it will be a bit difficult, I think, to make it understand that we are on its side. There is usually only one in each of the, as far as I know, the seas that surround the coil. as there cannot be too many at a time. The ecosystem does not sustain that, but I've
I
only
see.
heard rumors of people catching it, and what is this, to eat?
I see. I have a question. As you seem more familiar than any of us, is this creature considered more fey than beast, do you think? What category of creature does it fall under?
I would say a little bit of both, to be honest with you. I've never met it myself.
Alright.
I think very, very few have, and it is more of a legend than anything else, but it is something beyond most of our ken, I think.
And people have been known to catch and eat it.
I don't know if being known is how I would put it. It's more like, the folk tales of a cure-all. Eating something will open your mind and body to the mysteries and magics of the universe that mere mortals cannot attain. Something about its flesh and each of its extremities has a legend around it. Some say eating its eyes will give you peerless vision into every plane in existence. Some say eating a bit of its tail allows you to grow body parts where there were none before. Again, this is all wives' tales. It's not reality as far as we know, but...
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Well, do you know the direction towards the west bank where you saw these creatures disappear?
Yes. So, they tend to come out at night and points, all the way to this wall.
Okay.
The current section of the cave that we're in is quite... Yeah, there.
Right.
Into that wall. The current section of the cave we're in seems to be a closed system, but make enough noise and cause enough trouble, and then he points at the claw marks that you're basically standing on top of. They'll come running.
Alright. I look at everybody else, I'm just like, well, we're heading west, I suppose.
I suppose.
Yeah. Does anybody know anything about these umber? I'm not sure what the pronunciation is. Anything about these creatures that live here? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too much of a mining sort, so not the most familiar. What do they do?
I have no idea.
You can ask the people who have encountered them.
Yeah. Do you have more details on these umber things and who's familiar with them? What are they weak against? What are their feeding patterns?
The dwarf at the top goes, he's like, we've fought quite a few of them at this point. They like to dig, and they don't need their eyes to do it. They can sense where we are from pretty much anywhere within the cave.
Alright.
They're tough buggers. That's not just a pun, just because they're bugs. They've got quite the character in them.
Do they happen to dislike fire or anything like that, you think?
Not that I know of. I think what's the best way to get to them is just beat the shit out of them, I guess. They've got these big meaty claws, and these huge jaws, mandibles, I guess. Nearly cracked my sword in half trying to get through its armor.
Okay.
I would also, I think, this is where Jorl fucked up, little bugger. Don't look into its eyes. It's got some sort of thing to it. It's just
like a hypnosis sort of thing, a charm, yeah?
it basically forces you to you can't move. You stuck in
All right.
place.
Divination.
Right.
And for a little bit, you can't move and basically free game to these things. I would just be careful if you were to see one. Which, if we're going to be finding that thing, we're going to have to see them. They're the only things that know how to navigate these tunnels.
All right. Do these Umber Hulks, do they operate like a hive mind, or are we able to isolate one and like lobotomize it?
Lobotomize it. And then you see the cleric like perk up. She's like, "You're gonna perform a lobotomy? Do you know how to do that?"
Well, I don't, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, I've heard of other natural creatures that do this, right? Infiltrate the horde by like turning one of them into your spy. Okay, I might be buying too much into like Haku's thing from just now, but I've heard things like that. I'm just saying I don't actually know too much about these creatures, but do they operate, you know, like as a hive?
We've mostly seen them. I don't think they're operating as a hive. More that okay, this is just my weird pet theory, and I know you guys think I'm crazy and like pointing the rest of them. I think something's controlling them. To be honest with you, I know a little bit about bugs and how like sort of these things work. I've never seen an Umber Hulk until now, but generally they don't work in packs in the way that these have. Something is telling them to do this, whether it be part of our challenge here or something else. They seem to know, or at least have a collective goal in mind. Otherwise, they wouldn't be closing and opening tunnels like this and like ambushing us forward down. You know what I mean?
Right, they're too organized.
They're too
right?
organized.
Is what you're saying?
Yes, they've unionized.
Holy shit!
Unionized.
So they like have a hive mind, I guess.
Kind of. Like, you're not supposed to, but they currently are, right?
They're not known
Because somebody
for
took control of them, like, assumedly.
Yeah, they're
What
not
if
known
it's
for
the
having
creature? What if it's that
Oh.
escaped creature that we're looking for?
Maybe, because they carried it off, right? If it was just like, you know, like creatures in the wild, they would have just eaten it on the spot. That's just how things work. And, you know, there's more of you, there's only one of it. You just eat that creature, but instead they carried it off.
Possible.
Yeah. Well, we've got to look for it either way. So westwards, yeah.
Yeah. Let me wake up. Let me wake up Toral. And she like goes up to the.
Is he in any condition to continue fighting?
She like basically puts her hands on him, and he like jolts awake, and he's just like, I'm awake. And he's like on his feet, and he's like starts jogging in place. He's like, "Are we going? We're going? Oh, hey, Bonnie, what's up?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Where am I?
Still in the cave you led us to.
Oh, cool, you got my message. Yeah, you wanna fight some bugs?
I guess that's the plan, yeah.
He starts jogging ahead. He's like, okay, let's go. And then the rest of them are just like sedately following. This guy leaves his like broken sword on the floor and like picks up like a spear. I was like, okay.
Alright.
This way.
I guess we're going.
Wait, can like Kevin just like slide up next to Eleanor and ask if Eleanor can try mending on the sword? Is that like one of their main weapon?
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
Oh, would you? I'd be much obliged.
Yeah, I'll go up and try it.
Does mending work on weapons? Question mark.
Mending works on like small things. Oh, repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it.
The break's pretty cleanly down the middle. Yeah, I think you fix it.
Oh, awesome.
How sturdy it is, I don't know, but
Uh-oh.
no.
Well, might hold for a bit.
He waves it around. He's just like, appreciate the effort. It'll come in handy, and he puts it away. You see Jorl, he's got his like knuckle dusters out, and he's like jogging.
Alright, I think like if any of the magical people you have any, you know, armor or that magic stuff you want to put on, you better put it on now.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Like when it starts, we won't have time.
as he like steps onto like this section of the cave, like around here, you all hear like a rumble.
Oh.
And then like sort of like a cracking noise as like water starts pouring in from like the corners of the cave. And you see like a couple of like I'll just draw them in. You see like a couple of like basically like streams of water start to like puddle in. There's one like around here in front of you. It starts like, and water starts to fill this cave as like sound rumbles. And right as like the cave like breaks, oh, it looks crazy on your end, doesn't it? Whatever. Right as the like cave like starts to shake some more, you see in front of Jorl appears not one, not two, but 3 of these guys. And then I will put their tokens down next week when we start fighting.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. It's like you didn't have to go very far. Just like run a few paces out, and you run into them.
And they're like, we
It did.
heard you're heading west. None of that, bitch.
Yes.
No.
Roach. Okay.
Oh,
Yay!
we're fighting roaches next session. Let's
No
fucking go.
thanks.
Roach on roach violence.
Petrifying
Yeah.
Roachin.
Roach sweep.
Roach sweep.
Roach sweep.
No.
Yes.
Petrified.
Oh no.
Nasty.
Yay. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Let's end it a little bit early because we're good.
Yeah.
To make up for all the times that we end late.
Yeah.
Today.
And there's gonna be like so many people next combat, so yeah.
I'm just gonna have all
Yeah.
of their team go in one turn just to make it easy.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Initiative.
Let's go. See you guys
Oh,
next week
GG.
then.
Yes, farewell.
GG.
See you next
Thanks for the
week.
GG.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for running.
See you
Good
later.
night.